properly here when it comes to live stream stuff. Because it should be working at least. Okay, we're live now on this one. Okay, good. I see that we're live on YouTube, which most likely means we're also live on the Twitch as well. Save that. Also need to edit one more thing on the YouTube sides of things. No. Oh my god. I gotta transfer all my tags over to this one. Oh my goodness. One moment, guys. Apologies for the delay here. Trying to use Restream again. Restream has just been a pain. It's been a jerk to me, and I'm not a big fan of it. But we're gonna get through this. We're getting through this together, guys and girls. And there. Okay, customization, monetization on. Choose when I want them to roll. Okay, there we go. There we go. Eric, I see in the chat. King Booty as well. Thank you very much for coming by. I'm gonna close out the previously scheduled stream because I forgot to schedule through. I was a derp. Since it's been so long since I live streamed, I forgot I needed to schedule through Restream and not schedule just through YouTube itself. So bleh. And then the great thing is that my Restream chat is not actually linking together, so that's really cool. So it's been a process this morning. But I hope you guys are all doing well today. Xbox Day, guys. It is a big day for us Xbox fans, players, and everything in between. Let me try to get to my stream manager site right there on the Twitch. There we go. Oh my goodness. Are we really hoping to see anything Halo related? I mean, I was expecting zero chance of it happening, but with the recent leaks and rumors about like that Halo CE remaster coming out like just like a couple days ago, it's like, why did that leak just come out now? Like days before the actual event, right? To me, it just feels like leaks like that happen because they'll get mentioned at the show or something like that, but I doubt we'll see anything Halo related. I still cross my fingers every time because obviously I'm a Halo fan. And we do know that there's been an unannounced Halo project in the works since 2022, so the last 2 years. Of course, like that means like it could just be, you know, coming up with a concept of the game. That's considered, you know, development and production of it, so, or development of it. So there's that as well. So I don't know, man. Switch, welcome to the stream. It's like Crave? I don't know how to pronounce your name. But thank you much for coming by. Bobby, what's up, man? Trekaris, if I pronounced that correctly. Let me know if I butchered that. I think the game Certain Affinity is making. I mean, Certain Affinity is currently making their own game as well as the rumored battle royale that they were supposed to be working on as well, you know. So you'll see. You know, 343 did say that there are multiple teams are currently in the works right now when it comes to everything Halo related right now. Meaning, I couldn't imagine it being just 343 working on things. So I'm wondering, like, who are the sous chefs that are cooking along with them? You know what I mean? 10 a.m. Yeah, that's when the stream goes live. I wanted to go a little bit live earlier just to kind of chat with you guys. Let's build up some expectations. Let's theorize. Let's get into what's up. Neptune and Emily, welcome over to the stream as well, dude. It's been a long time since I've seen you, Emily. How you been? Let me open up see if I can open up Restream chat if it'll actually work for me. So I can now keep you guys all in one convenient little spot. I see all the YouTube comments, but none of the Twitch comments, surprisingly. Very interesting. How you been, Emily? 'Cause, 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 'cause Dude, Restream is being nothing but a jerk to me today, and I don't like it. Hey, I see you there in the chat. Okay, so okay, yeah, there we go. It's working now. Okay, so I can close this out. Okay, good. Good to see it's actually all working now. With the state of Halo Infinite basically ending, some Halo announcement would bring hope. Oh, absolutely. Like, as any Halo fan out there would just be desperate for anything Halo related, just to give us some kind of something to look forward to speculate about, to just like be happy that we're Halo fans. I know that sounds so like dramatic to say it, but honestly, it kind of is the vibe right now. Hey, Rash. Saw you're doing your little live stream here coming up here pretty soon as well. It's always good when the computer works, right? Yeah, absolutely. I was struggling. I was like, man, this thing isn't working. Let's see. I found an article a couple of weeks ago from, I was looking on Windows Central, so I'm assuming it's from Jez Corden, about like predictions for the Xbox showcase. I thought it'd be an interesting thing to talk about, because I think we're getting something Gears of War related. That's been the longest rumor. We'll probably actually get a good in-depth view of the Shattered Space for Starfield DLC that's coming out later this year. I'm actually looking forward to Call of Duty to see what it comes from it. Ever since 2019, the franchise has pulled me back in. For the longest time during like the 2010s, I was kind of hit or miss, really, more towards a miss. But ever since 2019, I've been kind of just all back in. Yeah, in 15 minutes we got the next Xbox live stream. Not gonna lie, I forgot about Starfield completely. I mean, I think a lot of people have. I have a feeling Starfield is one of those games where everyone first played and then didn't finish. By the way, Emily, if I remember correctly, you're a huge Slipknot fan, right? I'm actually planning to go see them live here. I think it's September, I think it is, where I'm gonna go see them play live. There's a flood-sized spider on the wall right now. Oh my gosh, Graham. Thoughts and prayers. I'm also expecting to see some comments about Project Latitude. Maybe not the name itself, but just talking about more games coming over to PlayStation as well. Get people excited about that stuff. Excited? I mean, I'm always excited to see what the new stuff is coming up when it comes to the gaming industry as a whole. I like to keep an ear to the ground when it comes to that kind of stuff, because see like what kind of innovations are that the space is making, right? Like Xbox is one, even though they're technically like they play third place compared to PlayStation and Nintendo, they're still a major player within the field, and like they can make waves when it comes to pushing the industry forward, like with Game Pass, even, for example, right? Ubisoft has been pushing their version of Game Pass super hard, especially this year with all the new announcements for like Star Wars Outlaws, which we'll probably see more of this in this showcase, and like recently now with like Assassin's Creed Shadow. Where are they going to be at? They're going to be playing up here in the Seattle area, technically Auburn, for like the little big amphitheater that's over there. But I think they're touring all around the world. Or at least around the US, I know for sure. I know that they're doing like, because they're doing like a 25th anniversary thing of like their first album. I hope it's part of, I can't remember, but I hope it's part of that tour, because if so, I'd be super down with that. They play like a lot of their first few albums. Let me see. Okay, let me find like a showcase. Let me see if I can find this article from Windows Central talking about like what to expect from the Xbox showcase. Because I think it kind of, well, it'll be a good refresher for all of us as well, right? To kind of remember like, oh yeah, that thing. Because there's so many things Xbox is doing right now. It's like not just Gears of War and Halo and Starfield. There's so many other things. Like, are we gonna see? Oh come on. Are we gonna see like stuff for like State of Decay? You know, I can't afford it. I'm gonna make it affordable. I'm gonna make myself afford it, kind of thing. We'll be out on like super back like lawn tickets, like just kind of vibing in the back, headbanging. But yeah, what to expect from the Xbox Showcase 2024, a roadmap to the future, and a big question to answer. Will you like the answers? Ooh, Jez. Oh, Jez. Let's see what we had to say. I looked over it briefly. Sure, the one thing is going to be like the big word exclusive, you know? That's going to be a less of a thing. You know, that became iconic when it came to like these Xbox showcases, right? Like exclusive world premiere. Yeah, we'll still get that one. Supposed to be one of the biggest. I mean, that's what they say every year though, Mike. I couldn't imagine it being much bigger than last year, you know. K3 for sure. They leaked on their own website that they are showing it today. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of expected, right? It's like once you actually say the things out loud, then it goes like, whoa, you know. Then you get like, oh my god, it's happening, kind of vibes. Let's see what like Jess had to say here when it comes to like what to expect. Oh yeah, so Microsoft is truly a massive slate of previously unannounced games that have largely gone dark since the original reveal of Everwild, Fable, Perfect Dark, K3, Contraband, amongst other various titles. Yeah, I'm assuming we'll definitely see, if I would be shocked if you don't see some more Fable stuff, like some actual gameplay. Technically last year they're like, no, there was gameplay in last year's showcase. Like, no, there wasn't. It was a quick time event within game. That's what you saw. Perfect Dark. I really hope we see something. This thing has been in development hell, just like from the get-go. It's been so long. Maybe see something Perfect Dark related. I think from everything I've heard about like how tumultuous, how like the ups and downs of that development, I would actually not expect to see anything Perfect Dark related, but I would love to see it. As a gaming boomer myself, I grew up playing split screen Perfect Dark with my friends on the N64. I need some more Perfect Dark for sure. State of K3, it never really found myself gravitated to that franchise, but now with Game Pass, I'll probably give it a go, you know? Also, yeah, we got the Blade game. People I know are going to be super excited about that. People love that Blade movie. I liked it. It was a good movie, but it wasn't like too crazy about it, but it should be an interesting idea. Maybe it might be Xbox's true vampire game rather than Redfall, right? Clockwork Revolution. Well, I'm sure we'll see more about that. Indiana Jones, or less likely to get another section at this event, potentially at least. That's kind of weird. So it says, but I think it's safe to assume at least we'll see some long time holdouts being finally revealed. He hasn't mentioned anything about. Like I know we got Starfield, right? Starfield Shattered Space DLC. They're gonna be talking a lot about. They gotta show something about Elder Scrolls 6, right? They announced it back in 2018 and we've heard nothing about the game since. Like, I think that would be a big talking point if they showcase like anything, just like even a cinematic trailer of like what the game's actually going to be like. That's something I think that's like the ace up the sleeve. I think we'll see. Doom is rumored. I could see that happening, right? Because Doom Eternal came out in 21, right? Or 22, something like that. We could see like an announcement for that. Let's see what else. There's been a lot of rumors about troubled development on titles like Everwild, which lost key creative staff and it sits beneath the demand of a live service at Rare, CFDs at Rare. Yeah, the initiative is just nothing but issues when it comes to developing Perfect Dark. What's up, Frox? Thanks for coming by, saying hi. Yeah, it starts in 45 minutes, guys. Pete! How you doing, man? Actually, for some reason, Pete, I read your text, but I didn't read who said it. God, I'm so out of practice now when it comes to live streaming, dude. If you guys don't know, check out Pete. He's an amazing guitar player, makes awesome content here on YouTube. Definitely check him out. And he is a Halo fan. Elder Scrolls 6 is too far away. I mean, is it though? It's like they announced it back in 2018. They've been cooking on this game for what? That makes it 6 years. I know the big focus has been Starfield, but damn. What's up, Swell? Welcome back, man. We just had an EU Parliament election today. Did it turn out all right? Does everyone keep their fingers? Give us those details, bro. What's up, Pat? Well, yeah, the big focus right now is on Starfield, but I have a feeling like that the Shattered Space DLC is gonna be like their one big drop, and I think after that they're gonna be moving on to the next project. I just like I feel like we gotta see something, just something about Elder Scrolls 6. Like, you announced it back in 2018, you haven't had zero information about it since. That just sounds so weird, you know. Another title I'm incredibly eager to is State of Decay 3, and it seems high time to get a bigger glimpse on June 9th. State of Decay 2 was declared a State of Decay 1.5 by some at launch, owning its very interactive feel. What the heck is this? What is this thing right here? Previously, State of Decay 3 enlisted the help of the Coalition from Gears of War fame to upgrade their visuals. I previously criticized Microsoft for using slick photorealistic CGI to tease future projects, for only the finished product to look absolutely nothing like it was teased. Kind of right on that. However, I have heard via trusted sources that State of Decay 3 does look far more impressive than its predecessor, with more attention to visual presentation being a core pillar. In addition, State of Decay 3 will also lean more heavily into narrative elements to immerse you in the game world. Your community in State of Decay 2 is your main character, but their backstories rarely come into play while experiencing the game. State of Decay 3 will try to work individual community members' backstories more viscerally into gameplay to make their trials more impactful to the immersive. Losing your favorite community member to the plague should be more of a gut punch than anything else. So that sounds good. I have actually never played a State of Decay game, but from what I've seen, it's basically like you're fighting against like a zombie horde, right? You need to go out into the world to get resources where you come across zombies, and then like they'll attack your base, right? And you have to like maintain your people and things like that. From my understanding, like I said, I haven't played it, but that's my understanding. Certain Infinity doing something after 7 years or 10 years. I mean, they basically helped carry the multiplayer side of things of Halo Infinite for the longest time, especially when it comes to the development of that. So they've been cooking. And also the Tatanka project as well. That sounds like it's been kind of put on the back burner. Not fully scrapped, but not fully on their development timetables right now. I'm actually kind of curious what Avowed is going to be like. To me, it kind of looked like if Skyrim had guns. That's what it kind of looked like to me. Your commands can permadeath in the game. Gotcha. Okay, that's cool. I think it's just because it was like another zombie game, and like we had so many zombie games around the 2010, early 2000s and 2010s. Any chances we'll get the Xbox handheld? I think that's very likely. We'll see the Xbox handheld being revealed with this showcase. Will Sony save Halo? I mean, and just that huge player base right there will be massive. Because I think Xbox just realized that they're just really holding themselves back when it comes to potential profits and their franchises being part of like the gaming conversation as a whole, you know. I think going to PC was huge for them. Like PC is kind of also just like an extension of Microsoft because everyone runs Windows. Like, yeah, you have Mac users out there, but no one plays game. No, like, yes, there are people who use MacBooks to play video games. I feel terrible for them that they have to do that. But let's be real, like most people who are playing video games on PC are also Microsoft people, which probably a lot of translation over there. So I think that was an easy transfer for them since it's already on Windows. They got that information there. Devs of Halo have been quiet. I mean, back in January, right, with that live stream, kind of talking about plans for 23, like Sketch was like, hey, we've been cooking. I can show you that clip right here. It should probably be good just to kind of review that clip, just so everyone knows like what we're talking about here, right? Saying that there are multiple teams kind of cooking right now when it comes to Halo-related projects. Let me mute the musica real quick here.
Studio, it's going to be a very exciting year for Halo. We are off to an exciting start. We have a dedicated team working on supporting Halo Infinite and continuing to deliver going forward. But also, yes, we have additional teams now that are accelerating towards the future, working on brand new projects. So I just want to tantalize you with that. So there are a lot of things cooking here. We could not be more excited. As part of that, I also want to give a shout out. We're actually growing the team right now. So if you're passionate about Halo, if you've got skills and you're interested, please keep an eye on the Microsoft career site because we are growing and we've got a lot of exciting things in the works for the future. Mm-hmm. So I think that more or less wraps us up. I do want to shout out, like I mentioned earlier.
You can see that that's kind of like what exactly he said. Saying like we have multiple teams working on multiple projects for Halo. Which one would definitely be a remaster of CE for the game, right, for Halo, which I think would be awesome. I think if it's busted, you think it had to be made in Unreal, right? Like that would have to happen, right? Should I display chat here? Oh god, yeah, let's put chat on screen here. My goodness, I'm such a slacking YouTuber. Actually, I can probably move my webcam a little bit over this way. Like that, yeah. I can probably just do a little bit of this. Hate that. Like that. Yeah, we'll do that. But yeah. So because if you're thinking about if there's gonna be if there's gonna be a new Halo project being made, like I think a great thing to start out with when it comes to like making Halo work in the Unreal Engine would be recreating CE, right? We've already this is the second remaster of the game, but like one part of me goes like that would be all. If it's an Unreal Engine, I would be very excited about it. And kind of like what Marcus Leto said about this potential coming out, I thought was a really cool thing. If I could find it, maybe not. I don't know. There, I could look for it real quick. What Marcus Leto said about this leak, I think sounds really cool, or like exactly how I would want my CE remaster. Like I want to honestly, like I don't want a one-to-one recreation of Combat Evolved, just because we have like the Master Chief Collection, to play. Well, I think what Marcus Leto said here, I think it's exactly what I want. I think a lot of people resonate with this as well. I got like an itchy nose, man. Sorry. God, this was in response to Ryan McCaffrey from IGN saying like, God, my nose has been super itchy. What is going on? It would be wild, coming for like a new Halo game kind of coming out, right? But this is what Marcus Leto said right here in response to that, saying, what if cut missions, weapons, characters, and storyline elements were reintegrated along with more contemporary core mechanics that improve gameplay while remaining faithful to the original? That's what I want to see right there. I don't want to see a one-to-one recreation. I want to see, like, what would Halo CE play like in the modern day kind of thing. Like I'd say add sprint, add clamber. Why not? Have some fun with it. Let people break the game, kind of stuff. Have more modern aim mechanics than we've seen within Halo, right? Update the audio and all that kind of stuff. Also, all studios are pretty knowledgeable, able on it to. I think it'd be a smart. It's smart. Halo is going to be on it too. Yeah, I absolutely agree that going to PlayStation, I think, is a huge thing for Halo. I really wish I was able to have images as links, but apparently that's like a pay Elon $5 thing every month. Well, why not just port the Master Chief Collection? Why not just port the Master? Because because no one would get, say, basically also another thing saying like, why not just port the Master Chief Collection over the PlayStation, which I've seen arguments online about as well. And the main thing about that is that like the Master Chief Collection came out in 2014 right here. It's a 10-year-old game. Just as it shipped 10 years ago. Oh God, please, no. But I think that having a remake will cause more excitement for PlayStation users to get into the Halo ecosystem rather than just porting the Master Chief Collection over. Plus, we know that porting the Master Chief Collection over, or just porting games into the Master Chief Collection really wasn't the easiest process. I'm not quite sure how different things are when it comes to PlayStation development. I'm sure it's a whole other beast. But you know, when it comes to integrating with their systems, the PS is important for multiplayer. Yes, true. Yeah, it would help bring thousands of more players into playing Halo, so you can have your playlist be more viable, right? Maybe Last Spartan Standing could have withstood the test of time when it comes to people playing it, because people will be jumping in and playing it on, on PlayStation as well. You know, you can have more niche modes be populated within Halo. You know, that's why I think would be crazy important for that kind of stuff. Just as it shipped 10 years ago, MCC PTSD kicked in the overdrive, right? Oh man. Plus, there was like this really cool. Someone remade Halo. Someone remade Blood Gulch in Unreal 4. This came out a few years ago, 4 years ago, right here to be exact. But just like look at this. I'll remove my webcam so you can see it better. Like, this is an Unreal 4. Like, obviously, this is more of an art piece example kind of thing. So this would not, if it was made in Unreal 4, this is not what it would look like. But just Unreal 5, you know, just being a upgraded version of Unreal 4, right? The type of graphical fidelity you could accomplish with this engine is insane. With the, I guess, like pseudo, I don't want to call it ease of development, because it's not easy to make games, right? This isn't an easy process. But just imagine like the visuals you could create with this, right? It would be incredible. It's like Halo 2 Anniversary. I mean, true, yeah, Halo 2, man, that's one thing too. Like Halo 2 Anniversary, like that's still like, to me, looks really good. Like that visual upgrade to combat or to Halo 2, like I think withstood the last 10 years. It still looks really good. Halo 3 needs some love. If they do remake CE and it comes to PS5, 2 and 3 remakes or the follow, I would believe that to happen as well. I'm sure that they'll probably judge it based on the success of, CE to see how, effective it is. Here's an example. Like this is what they were showcasing, like how they remade Blood Gulch in the Unreal Engine right here. Looks like they kind of just use a lot of like pre-made assets kind of stuff, and just kind of like, the great thing about this engine too is like you kind of just click and drag where you want, and you can kind of tailor from there, right? Obviously, they would get a little bit more into like the weeds literally, right? The weeds of having pre-made original assets and things like that. Because this is more just kind of like an asset flip that would make it look like Blood Gulch, right? 30 minutes. Oh my pogs. Yeah, we've got 30 minutes, Jesus. My God, that's beautiful. Yeah, so here's H2A right there. I don't know why they're referencing Destiny. I guess maybe just because of visual style. But yeah, like that looks so good. Just imagine that being combat evolved in 2025 or 6, whenever it releases. But honestly, like right now, I think it's also like, it's another, let's hit the reset button again with Halo. I think that it might actually work a little bit better this time, as I think that Microsoft and 343 kind of have a better beat on what makes Halo good. the biggest issue with Halo Infinite wasn't the gameplay. It wasn't Halo Infinite itself. It was more just the structure that holds up Infinite, right? When it comes to like especially there's just the engine was just not, it just doesn't work well enough for a live service game. I think Halo as a franchise for multiplayer works perfect as a live service. I think there's better ways they could have gone about making it into a live service, but I think it works for them. Actually, let me add, was it this media source here? There we go. Drag that down here like this. Drag that over. There we go. Now it looks a little more semi-professional. Definitely reset vibes. Yeah, exactly. Can we get? I want to see some people in the chat. Do you think we will see Elder Scrolls 6? I want to get a vibe check in the chat here. Do you think we'll see Elder Scrolls 6? That's my big home run hit for this showcase. For like the wild predictions. I wish, but doubt it. Arise Harbinger, thank you much for coming by the stream, man. Thanks very much for coming by. But yeah, if anyone here is new to the stream, don't forget to tap follow. We do stream here often enough to, I think, warrants a follow. Very active on the YouTube side of things for sure. No mention. I mentioned, but no trailer. I mean, there has to be something. I just think there has to be something, right? Oh. What is they make the trilogy remake? Like, what if you're saying, what if they make a trilogy remake? I think that's very possible there. We actually have some pretty good information about the next Call of Duty game as well, which I'm actually excited about the next Call of Duty game for sure. But yeah, that's my big home run prediction right there. That we'll see. I just think we're gonna see Elder Scrolls 6, man. I'm just really feeling it. Elder Scrolls 6 trailer, right? Go back over here. Like, all we have is, this is the official announcement trailer that launched 5 years ago. Actually, more like 6 now, right? This is back in 2018. Like, it has to be, right? Like, why would you announce the game back in 2018 and then just not make any progress on it since? I heard Black Ops 6 won't have skill-based matchmaking. That's doubt. I doubt that more than Elder Scrolls 6 being announced in this reveal, in this showcase. Are you not confusing with X Defiant? Which, if you haven't played, X Defiant is actually a lot of fun. It's actually a really fun multiplayer. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm curious to see who is composing the Elder Scrolls 6. You're saying like as in for the music of it? No 6 on the showcase? You think so? I think that's like, there's gonna be something that's like a cool surprise. I think I saw something like a tweet saying that there's gonna be like 6 world premieres or something like that with this event. Again, I can't remember exactly the amount. But also we got yeah, if you guys haven't played X Defiant, it's actually a lot of fun. I'm trying to play them out, and like that, it's like input based matchmaking. You can turn on as well. So I've been playing nothing against PC, nothing but been playing only against PC players. So I don't have to worry about auto aim taking over. Because I used to make that distinction between auto aim and aim assist, right? But now, especially in Call of Duty and other games, that like aim assist can be so strong that it basically acts like auto aim now. Like, whenever I see like a Call of Duty like sniping clip, I'm like, you just play on controller, dude. It makes X Defiant and the finals I played like 1 or 2 games, I think Halo is the only FPS I enjoy playing. I mean, that's true as well, right? I was that for the longest time as well, where like if I was gonna play a shooter, I'm playing Halo, you know? And if I was gonna play, then I kind of blocked myself from other shooters because I kind of like put myself in my little pocket. So I have like, if I'm playing, my shooter game is Halo. My RPG game is kind of like right now, Hogwarts Legacy, and I'm also trying to play through Hellblade. Again, I'm so slow at playing games that like I'm so only in like an hour into like Hellblade 1. I've been wanting to play Hellblade 2. From what I've played of Hellblade 1, it's a fun game. I love the visual presentation. The gameplay I feel like is pretty basic, but I think the gameplay kind of takes a second seat to more like the puzzles, the storytelling, and the visuals of the game. So it's more kind of like a visual experience presentation kind of thing rather than like judging it just off the gameplay, right? Like you can do that with Halo, right? Halo, it's a game. You play the game, where like Hellblade is supposed to be kind of like more like an interactive movie almost, which I really like about that. It's a different, nice change of pace when it comes to games that you play, right? Valorant's coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X. Yes, I did see that recently, so we'll probably hear something about that with this event as well. I used to love Battlefield, but I haven't played it since 5. Give Battlefield 2042 a go. It's gotten a lot better. I played some good amount of Season 7 right when it came out. The newest map that they have on there is like totally like a map that you would find on like Bad Company 2 and stuff like that. I really enjoyed it. I think I uninstalled it recently just because I got my fill of the season playing casually. What Gear stuff will we see? Oh yeah, that's right. I had the screen open the whole time as we're talking about Gears of War right on here. Halo mobile puzzle game. Oh my god, imagine. What, you guys don't have phones? Wonder if we'll see some Fallout integrations as well. That would be kind of fun. So Gears has been quiet for the last few years. The Coalition arguably carried Microsoft's Xbox alongside Playground Games Forza franchise in some ways, but it has been a much longer time out of the craft entirely. Seriously. Oh my gosh. You can tell they were trying to hit a word limit for sure. I think the longest rumor has been that we'll get Gears of War 6 revealed here. I've seen rumors of Gears of War like Master Chief Collection, like the Phoenix Collection or something like that. That would get people excited if it's all on PC, which I think they remade 1, right? The first Gears of War, there's a remake of that. That's all available on PC if I remember correctly, but it's kind of a meh port. Which that would be really cool to see. That's a great way to get people excited about playing Gears again. Even though Gears 5 came out like not that long ago. But I think Gears 5 was like a game that a lot of people jumped in and played. They played through the story. They played some Horde mode and a little bit of multiplayer, and they kind of dropped off after that. Yo, Halo Box Studios in the chat! Give me the Mega Bloks Halo game. Please, I beg you. No, there's only Mega Bloks leaks, right? The toy leaks. We just need more toy leaks for Halo. That's what we need. That was what carried the Halo content all through like 2018 to 2020, man. The toy leaks. If you guys don't know Halo Box Studios, give them a follow. Please do. They make some amazing... They're keeping the machinima craft alive, dude. Their stuff is actually funny. I see so many machinimas out there that I'm just kind of like, I don't have any reaction to. I just kind of watch it and I go, alright. Halo Box Studios, though, I actually laugh and enjoy watching. I look forward to their new videos for sure. Gears of War Phoenix Collection would be awesome. Yeah, if it comes out like on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. Yeah, Shattered Space expansion DLC is doubtfully going to get a debut. What you mean? Like, it's coming out later this year. You don't think for how much Xbox pressed? This is what Jez Corden says. Jez Corden from Winston says the Starfield Shattered Space DLC is doubtfully going to get its debut, as Bethesda looks to fill in the gaps in its sci-fi RPG with ground vehicles. Yeah, we just had that revealed. Yeah, people have been playing that. They would absolutely show this. This is like another game release basically for how big it's going to be. Like they're absolutely going to show Shattered Space. We've seen nothing of it. This would be the time to do it. Also, there's going to be so much stuff they're going to have to reveal within this now with Activision, Bethesda, and Xbox content. Like, how are you going to fit that all within like a 2-hour show, right? It's just going to be like, 2-minute trailer after 2-minute trailer. You got World of Warcraft right here as well. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. New Fallout. Yeah, there's a new Fallout expansion, I think, coming right around. Or it's actually happening like this month, right? Or did it already come out? I can't remember. With Fallout 76. Maybe we'll just get like an Elder Scrolls trailer for Fallout 5, right? Just like Bethesda did with like Elder Scrolls, right? They'll just say Fallout 5 coming, to be determined. Because why not? They did it with Elder Scrolls 6 back in 2018. Be like, hey guys, we're working on the game. When's it coming out? Nobody knows. I do feel like though, sorry. I do feel like that super early announcement stuff that developers used to do with games, I think they learned from the 2018 era, the end of the 2010s. They're like, you know what? We don't need to announce these games so far in advance. It was like, let them know a year ahead at most. 15 minutes, yeah, boy. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. It's gonna be a good time. I'm kind of curious. Like, I know there's this feature here on YouTube that lets you kind of like run an ad when you want to, but I don't see like a button to do it. Not that like I'm gonna spam you guys with ads. I just kind of want to see how it works, you know? But I don't see settings. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Time to start the showcase cringe counter. Like, ding! Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Alright, is that up here? Insert ad. Oh, oops. I just inserted an ad. Did it actually happen? I clicked a button. I thought just clicking the button was gonna like bring up like a document thing. There's like, okay, Xbox. I'm looking up for like Xbox live stream, and all of it's a bunch of people saying that they are watching the Xbox live stream, but I want like the Xbox channel itself. There we go. Oh, it's live right now. It's live, fam. I wonder what they will show first. God, I think it's gonna be something new. I think it's gonna be something that they're gonna be like, wow, we did not expect that to happen, kind of thing. But what would that be? Maybe a new Gears of War game? I don't know if that would be like, I don't know if that would be exciting enough. I think it might be like a tease for Call of Duty. I think it might be that. Just like showing the picture like Saddam Hussein or something like that. Like being like, you think that this is a war? This is a battleground or something, you know, epic movie tag quote line, something like that. Am I streaming the showcase? I mean, about to in 14 minutes and 4 seconds. Oh, the handheld. That's actually, it might be a good start. Yeah. Start off with the handheld. That's a really great thing to be like, this is an Xbox product, brand new into the sphere. Comes with xCloud and Game Pass and all this kind of stuff, you know? Because wasn't it like, I think we saw recently, Halo had to signed up for something that's like mobile related, like, right? Like they found like a SKU code, a SKU code for it or something like that. Twitch is 20 seconds ahead. Oh. Yeah, by the time it gets to YouTube, it's dead news. Nah, I'm watching it on YouTube just so I can like pause, or I can also like scroll back a little bit of fast forward things. I mean, a CE remake would be awesome to showcase this as well. I mean, was it back in 2018? They started out the showcase with Halo, right? And we're like, dude, Halo's getting the love that it deserves. And they were like, yeah. All the following games will be on it. Hopefully. Like, I'm looking forward to see if there's a new Gears game. I want to see more. I don't know if we'll see more about like the games that were showcased back in February, right? With like what the Clockwork Revolution. I don't think we'll see anything new, or like at the Indiana Jones game. I'm not really expecting anything new. I'm sure we'll get a good review of like Avowed. I think it's gonna be a good one because that's coming out this year. Maybe like a little developers chat for like 5 minutes or something like that, you know, during the showcase. State of Decay 3, I'm open to the idea of it. Can Halo please? I doubt it though. I have zero hopes for Halo being involved with this. Or I have zero expectations, I should say. I have hopes for Halo, but I have about 2 ounces of hope. Outer Worlds 2, yeah, that's another one we haven't heard from for a long time. The new Doom, yeah, that's definitely very possible. I think they'd be a little early though. Or maybe it wouldn't be. I don't know. I don't want a remake, I want Halo 7. Yeah, I'd rather have something new within Halo, but like it would make sense if you're trying to get the PlayStation people involved with the Halo experience, Halo franchise, right? Like it would only make sense to remake CE if you're moving your games over the PlayStation. Just bringing the games over the PlayStation, like PlayStation players are not going to really care about Infinite or MCC, but if you give them something new, that's exciting. Even if it's a remake, right? So all these dedicated phonies, as I've heard people refer to them as, can you know, jump in and experience Combat Evolved. Then we can all experience it together as a community rather than just being so separated from each other, right? Does that make sense? Like Xbox players, dedicated Halo players, and everyone in between would all be jumping in together all at once to experience, and I think that's a huge thing as well for just like that community engagement. Because if you bring MCC over to PlayStation people were like, thanks for this 10-year-old game. And we'll be like, well, no, because it was like, it was more like a 2018 game now, because like it had the PC ports, maybe it was like a live service for a hot minute there. It was really cool. And they're going to be like, but it's, to them, they're just going to be like, okay, you got weird customization and all these like 15, 20-year-old games. They're going to be like, ooh, I'm going to play Fortnite. Can they just give us Spider-Man, please? I know, dude. Ugh. Especially since the newer Spider-Man games are based off of like those original Spider-Man games from like the early 2000s. Like I remember playing Spider-Man 2 on the original Xbox back then, and it was a banger of a game. Spider-Man 2 on the original Xbox was so good. And that's what they literally based the newer Spider-Man games off of. And that's why they're doing so well, because that game was so good back then. Plus, I had like the pizza music meme. Like, come on. Doom rumors have been going around for a while. There have been a leaked title and setting, so I'm expecting this for sure. That would be awesome. I need to play those Doom games. I actually haven't played any of the Doom games since they've been out. I actually bought Doom 2016 on a Steam sale years back. Like back probably like 2017 or something like that. I was like, okay, I gotta jump in and play this. It's been, you know, people are always talking about it. And then like my PC really struggled to run it, and then I was just like, yeah, I'll come back to it. Of course, I never did. I hope one day all gamers can play all games on whatever system they prefer. I think we're getting to that point. You gotta play it. I know. I think also when I played Doom Eternal at PAX 2019, was it right? I think it was 2019 when they were kind of previewing it or something like that. And I was kind of like, yeah, it was fun. No, it didn't really get me excited to play it. Maybe just because it was like it was like out of context, it was like a random snippet of the game. You're just kind of played like this little section. Yeah, you do the quick time animations, like rip people's heads off, and you shoot a bunch of stuff. You're flying around a little bit. I think also hearing, especially with Doom Eternal, that people hated that one boss fight. I can't remember the name of the boss because I never played the game, but like, I know who it was. It was like the guy with like the sword, like the red glowy sword, right? And like that people just hated his the way that boss fight was designed. It's metal AF. That's also very true. That's another thing too. Like Pete, like people keep telling me to play like that Hellsling, that rhythm game, right? That rhythm FPS metal game where like Matt Heafy had like a song in it as well. You were telling me like, "Dude, this game's incredible. You gotta play it." And I'm like, I don't know about rhythm games. Like I just kind of want to shoot. I want to shoot to the beat, you know. Like I just want to shoot when I want to shoot. Don't tell me when to shoot. But maybe it's one of those things where as long as if I just jump in and play it, then I'll actually enjoy it. Also, I'm curious, did anyone on YouTube actually get an ad when I accidentally hit insert ad button? Yeah, Metal Hellslinger. That was so bad. But it was fun. I mean, the music on it was amazing. The work Mick Gordon did on the Doom OST hits so hard. Say what you will about Bring Me the Horizon, but their Dear Diary album was produced by Mick Gordon, and it shows. Dude, Mick Gordon's like Doom soundtrack literally like changed. Like it actually like affected the metal music scene, right? Like go listen to some of the newer tracks from like Motionless in White. And like, dude, that's straight like Cyberhex. That's straight up like them going like, let's make Doom and Cyberpunk mixed together. Like that's literally what they did. And it's a banger track. It's really good. I can actually admit that I've listened to the Doom soundtrack more. And I've spent more time listening to the Doom soundtrack than I have actually playing Doom, which is something I don't normally do when it comes to soundtracks as a whole, right? You more just kind of listen to the soundtrack so you kind of like have that nostalgia of that moment in the game or in a movie when you're not able to experience the movie or game. But that one I'm actually like, yeah, I'll listen to that soundtrack every once in a while. It's like Meshuggah of game composers, dude. True. That's absolutely like a Meshuggah riff. Plus, like, what's like a 9-string guitar or something crazy, or like an 8-string guitar he plays it on, just something ridiculously metal. Sheesh, Mildross. Also props to the dude who made the Helldivers 2 theme because it's an instant classic. Oh my god, right? Yeah, that Helldivers 2 main theme slaps. Listen to Doom music in Chivalry 2 go so hard. Isn't there like a... What's that one game, right? That's supposed to be set kind of like in the medieval times, but then you like drive around in a car or something like that. And you have like crazy guns against like everyone, like in the horses and like swords. What's that game? There's like some game come out about that. That actually just looks hilariously fun. Like I'd want to play that just because I would laugh for a good like 2 hours playing it. He actually sold the Doom 9 string to the Meshuggah guys. What? That sounds way too believable to be believable. You know? Like, that makes way too much sense for that to happen. Dude, if there's like an Xbox handheld, that would actually, and if you could stream xCloud right to it, that actually would get people to use xCloud. Because I think during the Xbox Activision ABK merger that was happening, they like looked into the analytics, and I think it was revealed, like even Sarah Bond said that like most people use xCloud to play their games while their game is downloading. So maybe having this mobile option would be one way they could use xCloud. Maybe if you're with a mobile handheld that like you can link up with like your cellular plan or something like that, and you can stream from there. Or as long as you're connected to a Wi-Fi, you could, or something. I don't know. But that actually would give xCloud like a genuine usage. They've spent all this time, and I think xCloud is a really good feature. And I think it is something. Oh wait, I was like, oh god, we're live now, 10 o'clock. We still got a couple minutes. We're good. We do ROG 2, something like that, yeah. Let's see what the chat is talking about here. Usually I don't open up chats on these busy ass things here, but dude, there's 300,000 people watching on YouTube alone. How many people watching on Twitch? Actually, I'm kind of curious about that. Okay, this is just chatting on Twitch here. Let's go on to the Twitch here and see what how many people are watching this show. Special events. I guess I have to kind of look under special events, right? 580,000 people. Dude, next #1. Oh my god. No, it's recommended. High to low in viewership. On the Xbox channel alone, 56,000. But really, you have like almost 600,000 people watching because of all the people co-streaming it. But guys, let's go. It's happening. We wait every year for this. I'll switch over to this right here. I think actually my stream got a little late. Hang on. Oh. Programming contains mature content, may not be suitable for all audiences. Here we go. Let's go. Call of Duty, they started out with that. It kind of expected. That's kind of expected. Flying all the way up, good. Dude, the Black Ops games were such a vibe. Also, just seeing the cover art with the guy in the same pose as the first game.
Despite a potential for instability and chaos, these events clearly serve our national interest.
Dude, set in like the Gulf War is gonna be a really cool setting.
The specter of global conflict.
Today we celebrate the
good song
mystery
too.
of American renewal.
Something's going on. Something big.
I'm a fire starter. Terrific fire starter.
I figured if I stuck around hell long enough, I'd see the devil.
How's he look?
Yo, the squad's back.
I'm a fire starter. Terrific fire starter.
The agency is compromised. We're being hunted from the inside.
I still need to play through Cold War, actually.
You don't have to trust me, Marshal. but it might be better if you do.
Hey, something you should see.
What?
The hell are we getting into?
Yes.
Don't trust anyone.
To a CIA black site. Are you out of your mind?
Things got complicated.
Oh my god, look at American flag, American motorcycle, dude. The level of freedom. Patriotism intensifies. Whoa. That's wild,
May God
dude.
continue to bless the United States of America.
You just got a first look at the campaign for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Set in the 1990s after the Cold War ends, where the truth isn't what it seems. It's an honor to stand here representing the creative teams at Activision. And please stay tuned after the showcase, where we will take you inside the studios to hear directly from Treyarch and Raven, who are working on Call of Duty Black Ops 6. You'll get a 25-minute
Raven
deep
working on the
dive into
campaign.
the story and a
Open world
sneak
campaign.
peek at multiplayer and zombies. It's been 10
Round-based zombies
years
as
since
well.
Call of Duty has been in our show. It's been even longer since all Call of Duty players got the same game at the same time. Going forward, everyone will experience the game, including the Black Ops 6 beta, the season expansions, and the updates at launch.
Good.
There are currently over 100 million
Yes.
people who play Call of Duty every month. We hope to grow that community by making Black Ops 6 the first Call of Duty game that will be available in Game Pass day one. So no matter where you choose to play, everyone
definitely
is
isn't it
welcome
there.
to experience Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on October 25th.
And the release
I'm
date.
incredibly
There we
excited
go.
for today's show. I'm standing here thinking about all the passion that has gone in to making this show what it is. It's an honor to share the latest efforts from our partners around the world and from our own creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios.
Like I mentioned,
who are
King.
doing
Come on, they're
what
carrying
I
your mobile
believe
sphere.
is some of their best work ever. And now I get to introduce something that is
They
special
change
to me.
shirts each game. That'd be hilarious.
As someone who has played games for as long as I have, it's amazing that I get to set up this world premiere.
Oh.
So thank you all for joining us, and please enjoy the show.
World premiere. From Bethesda. Elder Scrolls 6? Hey, what did I say? Gods, Swordmen, Gods and Kings. What did I say? What did I say? Or is this an all new thing? This is okay. This is a whole new thing. Okay, this is Doom, right? This is a new Doom game. Never mind. Yep, it's a new Doom game. Yeah. Dude, I love the cape that he has on him, dude. Oh god, the music. And it just hits. What? What? Oh my god. You have a gun that chews up skulls and shoots in like a shotgun? And you get like a Captain America shield with a blade on it? God, this music slaps, dude. Oh my goodness. Whoa, what? Excuse me? You turn into a freaking Power Ranger Mech Assault? What, guy? Yo. Doom the Dark Ages. Oh my god, dude. Okay. That was pretty sick. That was pretty awesome. That was like actual gameplay. They just showed gameplay as well. Gameplay and like in-game cutscenes. That's how you do it.
Who were you before?
State of Decay 3.
Who did you love? What did you believe?
But hey, if anyone here is new to the stream, make sure to tap follow. Like you know, next time we go live or make any content on the channel, I'll have a video go up. Most likely tomorrow, because I got band practice right after this. Talking about this whole thing.
We all knew the risks when we ventured out beyond the gates. But you helped us make something greater than the fear and death.
Win, Halo.
We found hope.
I wouldn't hold your breath there, heretic.
Help! I'm surrounded. They're everywhere. There's way more than I was expecting.
And even if we bought the other survivors just one more day, the sacrifice would be worth it. It would always be worth it.
Now let's Dying Light 3. State of Decay 3.
And that helped us find the courage to keep going. To fight on.
Whoa, what?
When we needed it the most. I didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive.
Yeah, the trailer, but this is not this coming off of Doom to this.
We make matters and will never be forgotten.
Oh, what the heck is that huge behemoth looking dude? Damn. This is where you go the other direction.
No one is forgotten. We live on.
State of Decay 3. So it seems like there's gonna be some kind of mechanic, right, where you can like remember your squad mates, right, in like a memorial kind of thing. That's kind of cool though. Again, I kind of want to see more gameplay than anything else. An EA game, BioWare. Oh, this is the new Dragon Age game.
Not looking good, old friend. This'll take more than you and me.
What are you thinking?
We need someone to be our
I've been told so many times to play Dragon Age. I love Mass Effect 1 through 3. I heard that the original Dragon Age games were just as good.
To bring a little darkness to the daylight.
We're going into the Fade, aren't we?
And digging up a lot of buried secrets.
What about
Necromancer class, that's always good.
Yeah. Someone who will stand between us and a pack of demons.
I'm curious to showing all these characters as the roles that they play. So do you play as that character? So not really like an RPG game or something?
We'll need someone with fire in their blood.
This is coming off like a hero RPG or something?
Needs a leader. Someone we can count on. Someone that the world can count on. But where are we gonna find her?
Prepare the gods. The Veilguard coming this fall. I've heard a lot of development issues with that game, but and I recently just rebranded it. It was previously Dreadwolf, I think I remember correctly. Wait. Okay, this is Starfield, yeah, okay. Shattered Space?
We have received a distress call of unknown origin.
Yeah, we're getting some Shattered Space.
There is no record of a star station in this orbit. Something is not right.
I still need to play through Starfield. There's just too many good games out there, man. Looks like Valorant story mode, kind of, right?
Coming aboard was a mistake. We need to run.
Bethesda.
Hold very still and choose
That's
your
visually
word
amazing.
They will determine how long you live. You trespass in the home of House Burrow.
Dude, this looks incredible. It's like the art style of it just looks amazing.
Can you feel its embrace encircling your heart? Constricting until there is no more you. Only us.
Oh my god. They're gonna make me buy the DLC before I even finish the game. Hey, well.
I'm from
Tonight?
the Trackers Alliance. We have a
New
proposal
content
for you.
tonight? Okay. What?
I wish you the best of luck.
What? Just dropping this right here. Okay, did not expect the Starfield update to go live today. Bethesda presents.
Vaultathon 76 is sponsored in part by Sugar Bombs.
The 76 expansion.
Folks, if you're just joining us, we're coming to you live in the 10th consecutive hour of our Vaultathon 76 drive. We've got operators standing by and, oh, it looks like we've got one.
Harry's on from Skyline Valley. He's sending the whole family to Vault 76.
How about that? Skyline Valley, beautiful country, right in the heart of Shenandoah.
I think the expansion is not going to be free.
I hear you calling.
Well, not free through Game Pass, I
Call now
should
to
say.
join Harry and the over
Usually
17
DLCs are not
million
part of
Vault
Game
roamers
Pass.
already on board. And let's keep those numbers climbing.
Got 4 on the line from AVR Medical Center.
Vault 76 is a growing community, and strong community can weather any storm. Why, just take a look at our Skyline Valley neighbors in Vault 63.
I
the greatest scientific minds are hard at work, cooking up shocking new ways to protect and preserve
Alexander,
this
this is the Fallout 76
yes,
expansion.
Skyline Valley is a stunning portrait of Mother Nature in repose. From the picturesque Shenandoah National Park to its majestic wildlife and friendly local residents, Skyline Valley is a welcome home to all. And don't forget to bring home a souvenir or two.
Like, I recently played 76 with the recent Fallout hype. The whole time I was playing 76, I was like, man, I kind of just want to play like a regular Fallout game.
In Vault 76. Still not
Yeah,
sold?
the show was amazing.
Well, I suppose having skin is not for everyone. Best of luck out there.
You can play as a ghoul. Yeah, that's on June 12th. That's a couple days away.
World premiere.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Soon she'll wake and paint again. Paint a new number, ticking down every year. One stroke.
What game is
everyone
this?
of that age vanishes into nothingness. Every year she paints again. And every year an expedition departs for the continent with one hopeless mission. Destroy the paintress so she can never paint death again.
Whoa. That's like the in-game visuals?
So she can't steal
Sheesh.
anyone else's future.
This world is full of wonders.
Yet everywhere we go,
Dude, the art
we
style is
walk with
insane.
death.
Do you mean we're the only ones left?
Yo. So it's like a... Is this Xbox's attempt to be Final Fantasy right now? It's giving that vibe. Like a steampunk Final Fantasy. This game visually looks incredible.
Even if we fail, we lay the trail for those who will come after. Right? We are Expedition 33.
Expedition 33, alright. Coming 2025. Xbox and PC. Good, it's on PC at least, I'll give it a run. I'll definitely give that a download on Game Pass for sure.
Do you think there's a chance my mom's still alive?
If your mom's anything like you have, she'll keep fighting till we find her.
I hope so. It's just hard to believe this is all really happening.
You mean to tell me your mama never told you stories about critters?
Oh, they showed this
and
game last
weavers?
year.
Oh, you're lucky I come along.
What?
Shh. That's two-toed Tom. Big gator. I gotta drop you off fast.
After I got you out of that tree, you said you helped me find my mama.
I ain't of a disposition to be gator snacks.
Well, me neither.
I don't know how I'm feeling about
We gotta get rid of him.
the framey stop action animation
There's a church up a
style.
ways with a big bell. Go on and ring it.
You want to make him come running?
Tom can't abide the sound of bell. Some church folks once tried to dynamite him, and he didn't take that too kind. If you ring that bell, he might skedaddle.
You better not skedaddle.
Go on now, scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after to go find your mom.
Trifling ass mudcat.
Hey, I heard that.
This is so weird because the game plays at 60 frames, but your character animations are like 20. This would finally see some gameplay of this.
Is the gator?
It's definitely an interesting setting. Never really seen a game in this kind of swamp type of setting before. I mean, we're seeing the actual gameplay right now. This is like, do you want to see gameplay? This is it right here.
All right, time to find that church.
6:24 p.m. for you right now. Whoa, greetings from Europe.
There it is.
Or
Now
welcome
to get over there.
from the United States to the stream. Appreciate you, Andrew. Looks sick. You liking it? I haven't really looked into this game at all when they announced it last year. You like grapple hook? Every game needs a grapple hook nowadays.
What the hell?
Hurry up! Jump!
Well, yeah, I know the animation might be kind of weird with like the framiness of it, but isn't that kind of like what the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse for game movies did? South of Midnight, coming to 25th. I have to wait another year for this game. Play day one with Game Pass. I like the art style of it though. I don't know about the framiness of the visual presentation of it. Blizzard presents. All right, what we got here?
In darkness,
Diablo, yes.
she slumbers
I've been meaning to play the season 4.
and dreams.
Oh no, it's World of Warcraft.
And
Oh, I was so off.
countless generations, mortal heroes have risen to defend her. They faced monsters
Yeah, I'm feeling the same way on that one in 93. In 93.
and beasts of primordial horror. Though they
I've never played WoW.
amongst themselves, their enmity following them to the
I
most
mean, if it comes to Game Pass, I'll give it a try. See what the big buzz about the game is all about.
and even across time and space. Their courage never faltered, even upon the very threshold.
Dude, Blizzard cinematics never fail to be amazing. That's literally like half the sell. To me, that's like literally half the selling point of Blizzard games is just watching the cinematics that they create.
The final battle draws near.
That's crazy looking.
Now, in the darkness, at the very heart of the world, the drums of war thunder once again. And Azeroth at last awakens. The world's soul
Dude, this is looking crazy epic right now. Is this their version of the final shape?
Shall be mine.
No, we're just gonna be blowing up planets now? World of Warcraft, the war within. The darkness calls. August 26th of this year. Yo, everyone to subscribe, thank you!
I am late to the showcase, but hi lol.
Hi lol indeed. Thank you very much for subscribing on Twitch. I appreciate it.
Flying over Pakistan.
Konami.
30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. Your codename for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as
Experience
Snake
losing
from
his
now on.
mind right now.
The clock is ticking. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's specialty. In other words, weapons and equipment
Going right
procure
across
on
my neck, so he was like,
site.
oh,
That goes
don't
for
see
food as
anything
well.
there.
You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Wait, is this like a remake? Is this a new game or a remake?
Speak.
Yo, you go Rambo on these guys? Hell yeah. Oh, it is the remakes, right? They talked about the Snake Eater. Right? This is 1 and 2? Okay, yeah.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
That's right. Yeah, they mentioned, yeah, they revealed this last year. Right. Forgot all about that. Xbox Games Studio presents An Evil Awakens. Oh, der spooky skeleton guy. If I could play the Metal Gear Solid games on Game Pass, I will definitely be interested in playing that. Yeah, Abby, you missed it. Halo 7. They started out the show with Halo 7 there, Abby. Oh, just an update for it. Did they show an update? Just a regular update for Sea of Thieves, but never show an update for Halo? Come on, man.
Your kind meddled where you shouldn't. As long as Ooh is free, your world is in mortal peril.
And how is it that you know all of this?
Because I am a god too.
King, no. There's been no Halo stuff.
If you're a god, you're one of them. Why would I do anything to help someone I've sworn to kill?
What game is this?
If it's vengeance you want, I'll give it to you.
This is Avowed, right? Some of these animations look awesome. It's kind of crazy looking. Or is this like a brand new game? Have you not seen this yet?
Come on then. Fight me and die.
But launch the Stone of Dawn. Oh, next month. All right. The Siege of Dawn. That looked kind of cool. Junker Queen from Overwatch.
We return to you now as the gods of mankind.
Age of Empires expansion or something like that?
Rulers of the Greeks and the Norse.
You have a giant you can have as your characters?
And the Atlanteans.
We created mankind to fight for our glory. So rise and wield my wrath.
Age of Mythology? Oh, my wife would love this.
Beastly chaos.
She always wants to. We played the original Age of Mythology a bunch. And she always wants to play against me. And I'm like, no, because she's way better at multitasking than I am.
Our fury.
It's like the one game she can beat, like, easily beat me in.
Claim my power.
And legend will be yours.
Yep, Age of Mythology. Oh my god. Retold. It's like a remaster of it then? Got me on Game Pass. Oh, my wife's gonna be very happy about that. She's gonna be like, the one game I could beat Kevin in.
Your target is in possession of a radioactive device. Stop Carrington's attack at all costs. Good luck, Agent.
I always knew I had an instinct. I could see the world differently. I thought it would be like any other mission.
How does a poncho work as a wingsuit?
I was wrong.
Yo!
Welcome to Garden City, where it's a pleasant 23 degrees
Perfect
all
dark.
day, every day.
How far
We're finally seeing it. It's finally happening.
Tracking his whereabouts.
The game is real.
You need to find him before they do.
I'll have to improvise.
Generating voice print.
افتح ارسل واحدا آخر. اختبر البوابة بحسب.
Yeah, like visually it looks really good.
We are getting odd readings from your monitor. Can you confirm?
I'm looking at the screen right now.
Our intel places Carrington.
The thing is that I remember it being much more of a shooter than a stealth game.
On the life we think we know turns out to be a lie. There's only one way forward. Find the truth.
I was like, where are the guns at in this game? Here we go.
Scan's clear. I'm going in blind.
This gives me like Mirror's Edge vibe more than anything else. Which I love Mirror's Edge.
Analyze. What am I looking at here?
Carrington appears to be targeting a research facility. If he attacks it, the casualties could be astronomical.
Agent Stark, it's a pleasure to meet you. I could use someone with your skills.
Like gunshot looks super visceral. That was really good. You can really feel the punch when you shoot that.
I had to lose everything before I could see.
It's like you have one gun that does multiple things. You kind of just change on the ammunition you put into it.
I hope you're ready, Agent Dark.
Are you all seeing this?
Once you open this door, there's no going back.
Yeah? That looks pretty good. It looks pretty good.
Agent Joanna Dark.
Oh, we're gonna hear more about it. Let's go.
A near future war over advanced technology that threatens the lives of millions. We hope you enjoyed the first look at gameplay, and we can't wait to share more from the developers at The Initiative and Crystal Dynamics as the game progresses.
God, I want this game to be good.
The creativity
I really do.
and talent of game creators are what make our industry unique, and I'm incredibly proud of our games and our teams. They are building a diverse lineup of titles, which includes new installments in beloved franchises like Doom, The Dark Ages from id Software, updates and expansions to our ongoing games like World of Warcraft, The War Within from Blizzard, handcrafted original concepts like South of Midnight from Compulsion Games, and blockbuster games with massive audiences like Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision. On behalf of our creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, King, and Xbox Game Studios, we thank you for your continued support, and we look forward to getting their ambitious games in your hands. Diablo is one of the most enduring and beloved series in all of gaming. We're thrilled to have Diablo 4 in Game Pass, where millions of you made it your favorite way to play. This October, Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred expands the demon slaying experience with an all-new character class, a new region, and of course, the next chapter in the acclaimed story. Here is the opening cinematic for the game. Let's take a look.
Oh, I do love me some Diablo, man. My gamer boomer is just glowing right now. I still need to play 4 since it's been on Game Pass. I haven't had a chance to play it yet. Also, just gotta shout out if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you tap subscribe or follow, whichever one on Twitch or on YouTube. We'll be talking about, we'll be making the, I'll be cutting out some reaction videos and then also making some, a video kind of reviewing the whole thing after this. You all have phones?
Boy, young one, are you alright? Nerel? Oh, you're not well. Please, please, my child, let me help you.
Stay away from me! Nerel! Is that how I raised you?
No, Mother. But I must carry this.
Pete, thanks for coming by, man.
I must get to Akarat's tomb.
But look at you. You're killing yourself.
Looking forward to that. Looking forward to some of that music being recreating, or have been creating.
I'm here, little magpie.
I missed you so much.
I'm so proud of you. But now, I need you to give up.
No.
Nothing yet, Silent Fox.
Of course it's you! You monster! Let go of me!
Let's go. No. You made a choice. And I warned you.
Yikes, I'm spooked.
There would be consequences.
No.
Surrender.
No! I control the stone!
Hold the stone. You control
what?
Nothing.
Dude, this game's gonna be a trip.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I could use some help.
Not happening. I mean, I hope they show something Halo, man. Dude, Blizzard never fails on the cinematics. October 8th. No Game Pass, it says. They're just Xbox and PC. Xbox Game Studio.
Oh, right. You.
Hey, Fable, let's go.
So, you want to know all about heroes, do you? Well, you have come to the right place. Because who better to tell you all about them than perhaps the greatest hero of them all? Yeah? There he is, in all his finery. Cheers.
Retired.
I mean, sure, you get your mega fans.
You are like literally
this
my
game-
favourite person.
Your haters.
Visually amazing.
But we hate you.
Your chancers. And the occasional giant toad. For some reason. But it's more than that. It's about the choices you make.
I'm a hero. I should do what I want.
You thought you could save her?
You know, it's your life and death stuff. That's what defines you, isn't it? Really, stays with you. I knew this one hero. I took her in when she had
If this is what the
nowhere
game
else to
looks
go.
like, dude,
Welcome
like,
to
I
the
just want to
most
play just to
exclusive
walk
club
around in the
all of
world.
Albion. Thought I'd get her out there, make the most of her gift. But you know what it's like when you're young and you have a point to prove. I tell you, this kid, she had it all. The skill, the talent, the power. She was something else, all right. She was terrifying. So, yeah, I knew this girl once who made all the wrong choices.
Humphrey. She's back.
Okay, we got a little bit
I'm
more.
going to fix it. This place. And no one is going to stand in my way.
2025. Yeah, we got a little bit more this time around, right? We got actually a chance to see a little bit of like what gameplay would look like, but I mean, it's still very cinematic and we're see what the game looked like. All right, world premiere.
Use this. Make your own rules.
Game of this.
It's my turn.
Wait, what am I looking at here? I feel like there's cards and shooting. And the cards can affect gameplay. Make him in the big head mode. God, it reminds me of GoldenEye 64 back in the day playing DK mode. FragPunk coming 2025.
World premiere.
There you got another one. What's it gonna be? Noodle Cake. Pine Creek Games. Oh, he's so cute! Oh, is this a cozy game?
There's nothing left for me in the city. So, I have traveled back to where I grew up. Here, I found my childhood home in ruins.
He's so cute!
Why hasn't my aunt taken good care of it? The bridge to her house is broken, so I
It's like a Mario World map?
I will make the tree stump a cozy home again, no matter what it takes. And no matter how hard it gets. I will fight. And find meaning and beauty out here. Some will say that in the dead of winter, a small city mouse doesn't stand a chance. Maybe so.
The cozy game. Don't underestimate cozy gaming. There's a significant subgroup of players that are like love this style of game.
Auntie, finally!
It's like you landed right. It's a totally new genre that they taking advantage of. Winter Burrow. Early 2025. If they can hit the niche right, they could be exciting for people.
World premiere.
My mixtapes bend others to my will. It's a strange, almost cosmic talent.
Go back to a time where summers lasted forever, when friendships were unbreakable and any trouble was good trouble.
This year, I want to ride a flaming stallion of delinquency.
Yes!
What's your name again?
From Beethoven and Dinosaur comes an adventure a lifetime in the making.
I feel like this is like a Steven Spielberg movie from the 90s put into a video game.
Sneaking out, making out, avoiding the law, and maybe something a little more.
Hey, can I stand up?
Yeah, little Rockford, go nuts!
Set to the soundtrack of a generation.
Therefore spoken to. I mean, he's some great songs.
What are we gonna think of ourselves in 10 years?
I'll just remember to tell
I still
myself.
don't have any clue what this game actually is.
At the time.
Your greatest memories are stored in music. You're invited to go back in Mixtape.
There have been noise complaints.
Okay.
What is that game? I have no idea what I just looked at, what I just saw. It looked more like a movie trailer than anything else. I hope so too, Nick. I hope to see some Gears. Sobo Studios. What game are they doing again? Or by satellite data by Azure. Oh, that's right. Flight Sim. Yes. Oh, dude. Flight Sim 2024. Dude, yes. I loved Flight Sim 2020. It's like this is my cozy game. It's Flight Sim. The perfect game I just want to hop on, just chill, you know? And I love how this game is launching with all these objective modes in it. That's the biggest thing that kind of stopped me from playing Flight Sim so much, was because you just kind of hop in, you fly around the world, and that's really great. But once you kind of see the things that you want to see, then like what's there to do, you know? Got some helicopter missions as well. We're gonna need a bigger hard drive. That's the one thing, yeah, when you had to stream the textures, which make the game look so much better when you stream the textures, but that also required you to take up so much data that like I actually would run out of data for the month when streaming textures from playing Flight Sim. Yo, that looks amazing. The sky is calling. Flight Simulator 2024, answer the call. November of this year. November 19th. Alright. Definitely gonna give that a play. Yeah, maybe you can like relive like the flight that Taylor Swift took from like what, Japan over to get to the Super Bowl, right? Or something like that. Like, can you get there in time? That'd be a funny one. That would actually get people to play. If you try to relive like the Taylor Swift VIP charter to get her to the Super Bowl in time. I'm gonna skip a little forward here. Or not. Okay, stream. We could just not work. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the Aurora looked incredible. The visuals look so much better in this game too for 2024. I never played Elder Scrolls Online. You bet you think it... Oh yeah, you know that GTA would have to do a parody of Taylor Swift in some capacity.
World premiere.
Yeah, GTA is gonna be like a life-altering kind of game release.
I swore I'd never use my power again.
Square Enix.
But 2 nights ago,
World premiere.
I found my friend's body in the woods. I don't know who I can trust. Or
Yes, Forspoken. No.
But my friend Safi is dead. So
from the Life is Strange people. Okay, I've heard really good things about that game. Our boy Joseph Staten did work on that
Focusing
game.
my power, I somehow shifted into a parallel timeline. Here, Safi is still alive, but danger stalks our every step. And only I can investigate both realities.
Hang on. Parallel world?
It's the same as this one, except you're dead. I can still save Safi. If I can solve and prevent the same murder across 2 timelines.
Life is Strange, double exposure. That actually looks kind of interesting. if you're looking for kind of more like a story-focused kind of game, that could be pretty interesting. Like if you could stop the murder, or if, like what if you don't do everything right, then the murder still happens or something. Machine games.
Are you sure you want to
little Indiana Jones action here?
I can't let this go. It could be the best kept secret in history.
What are you going to do, Indiana?
These artifacts have a deep connection to something in the past. Boss believes they hold a kind of power. A discovery that could change the world.
What were you doing out there?
Fresh air! We have to find the stones, Gina. Or they will. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you'd get a perfectly aligned circle.
The Great Circle.
Exactly.
I intercepted the Morse code coming from the Himalayas.
Where Voss is sending all of his men.
Is that a...
Battleship? Yep.
What?
Get a closer look.
Does no one ever notice that?
Gotta find the stone and get
Of course,
off
these
this
games are
ship.
set like in this time era is like in the 1940s.
What does it say?
Earth something.
Oop.
What was that?
We'd better hide. Ciao.
Hands behind your head.
Where's the stone, you American rat?
What stone?
Have you ever heard of Höhenangst?
Fear of heights?
Yes! And I have it. I endured this dreadful mountain even if my mind was screaming every step of the way. Because of a concept you narrow-minded Americans will never understand! Devotion. Total and absolute devotion to the fatherland. You have no purpose. What you have is your stupid American cartoons. Choo-choo, choo-choo.
Steamboat Willie reference.
You laugh and dance, celebrating your own idiocy and drinking the piss you call beer. I will walk through fire for the devoted men of the Reich. Give me that stone. Now!
Can't give you what I don't have.
I shall search your corpse to make sure!
Wait! Please wait.
Give me the stone.
Gina.
This definitely feels like an Indiana Jones like movie, which is I think the most important thing to capture with this game. Oh shoot! Gotcha.
We gotta get out of here.
Help me!
The stone! The stone!
Gina! Haltet sie auf! Erschießt sie!
Hab dich.
We Germans don't usually have that much of an exaggerated accent. We actually have a German person in the stream. That's awesome to hear. I just don't know if, like, showcasing like such a significant cutscene to really show off the game. Like, you saw some gameplay moments, but they're also brief and short. I mean, I'll definitely play on Game Pass, that's for sure. Amazing Season. Oh, this is like a Gundam game? Yeah, absolutely, it's a Gundam game, yeah. I know people love Gundams, I never even thought about it. The Great Circle is a Halo ring, that's what it is. That's how they integrate it in. Ooh la la. This is like Microsoft trying to be like, hey, we can do Armored Core as well, alright? Mecha break. Coming in August, beta. Alright.
You never know you are a monster.
When your wife loves you, she gives you Starbucks.
The first signs are really subtle. But over time, it becomes clear. The gift changes you, slowly consuming every little part of your humanity.
Ew. Yeah, kill it. Now. I don't want that thing alive. Ooh. That thing is just so gross looking. The particle effects look crazy on this. That fire effect looks amazing. What is this?
I should know. It runs in my blood.
Nothing is forever. Wuchang Fallen Feathers coming 2020. That looked kind of cool. Kind of like a bit of a Souls-like kind of game. Yeah, ours that looked amazing.
Come. Your Emperor has chosen you as our envoy to the living lands. That
there we go.
frontier
Okay.
suffers from the dream scourge. Find the root of this terrible plague and put an end to it.
He is wrong. The dream scourge is but a symptom of a deeper, more dangerous rot. Go, tame the chaos that plagues the living lands, so that those who remain standing can shape its future.
They both deceive you. There is more wonder in this world than eyes alone can see.
That's crazy looking.
You must open yourself to its mysteries. Tend to its purpose, no matter
That just
how
looks,
wild.
it's such an interesting game where it looks familiar, but there's so many
Become
interesting
what the
like
living
different
lands
aspects to
truly
it.
needs. Its protector.
Choose your side. No release date? Just saying coming 24. We knew it was coming 24. No release date still? This would be on Game Pass. I'll definitely play it on Game Pass. There's too many good games, man. Come on. There's just too many good games out there.
Emergency at Windscale Atom Plant.
What is this?
Emergency, but disaster. Now the worst seems to be.
I'm getting like kind of like pseudo Fallout vibes from this. There's castles and robots, guns. Dude, what kind of game is this? And then you got zombies? Of course you got zombies in the game. A World War II, like, was it, what kind is that? I can't remember, like a Tommy gun or something? Atom Fall. Coming 2025. There's like, what if the multiverse all just collapsed into one universe, is what it seems like with that. Fallout London Wicker Man vibes? Yeah, kind of, right?
Did your father ever tell you why my bones ache in the weather? War. Their soldiers killed everyone.
I do not fear our enemy. They talk of peace and dream of war.
Okay, this is looking like a... This is kind of looking like Assassin's Creed Shadow, but like not. Dude, this is Assassin's Creed Shadow.
Our people deserve to be freed of
For everyone
the
upset with how Assassin's Creed Shadow is going to end up, just play this game. Seriously.
Believe me.
Wait, no, this is Assassin's Creed Shadow. Yeah, okay, I was losing my mind here for a second. I thought it was like a knockoff game. Not knockoff, I thought it was going to be like their Xbox version of it. They're actually seeing the gameplay of it now, okay.
There is much we will learn from each other.
I'm excited about this Assassin's Creed.
You can see when two people fit, when they will be better.
This looks really interesting.
There is no honor in preying on the weak.
Visually, the game looks amazing.
Together, we will bring justice back to the people.
November 15th, Xbox and PC. Skeptical about it? I think it's an interesting take what they're doing with the fall with that series. I think it's gonna be really cool. Made in Ukraine. Was this a Stalker? Right?
Скіфе.
Or
Радий тебе бачити, друже.
What's that
Валимо звідси.
God, what's that game? I'm completely blanking on right now.
Ви тільки погляньте на це. Край, чарівний край черемоша й прута. Ти моя любов, ти рідна матінко моя. Жива.
Координати закинув. Поквапся.
I like the vibes. I like the vibes of this game. Oh, why you gotta shoot dogs, man? Come on. Nobody wants to do that. Some Sweet Call of Duty reload animations right there. Yeah, Metro X, Metro series, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, this is a Metro game. You like attach a silencer on it at the end? That's kind of cool. Ow.
Зараз час такий. Час можливостей.
Усі ці жертви.
God, the lighting in this game is incredible.
Зона така, якою бачиш і ти. Я ж показав тобі, якою я її бачу. Іди своїм шляхом, і тоді ти зможеш побачити зону по-своєму.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. Heart of Chernobyl. Coming out in September this year, September 5th. I'm gonna have to give that a play. It's on Game Pass. I'm playing it. I'm definitely playing that one. Absolutely 100% playing that game.
We've been honored to partner with GSC Game World, the Ukrainian studio behind S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. We can't wait for you to experience their game yourselves on September 5th. Today, you've seen amazing games from creators around the world, from both our partners and our own studios, from the biggest blockbusters to original independent games. I hope you enjoy the breadth of titles coming to Xbox. In addition to all these great games, we're introducing a new all-digital Series X and expanding color and storage options across the Series X and S lineup. They'll be coming to select markets this holiday. These new X and S consoles, alongside the many other devices in our Xbox gaming family, offer you more choices. It's our mission to make Xbox the best place for you to play by including the titles from our own studios in Game Pass at launch, by bringing your games into the future with our commitment to game preservation, by pushing the technical boundaries in our future hardware, and empowering you
Kat, they
to
probably
play
did
your
to lower
games
the cost of the
anywhere
Series
you want
X.
on Xbox consoles, PC, and cloud. This is what defines Xbox today and in the future, and we're hard at work on the next generation.
Yeah, they keep mentioning this next generation, but they don't show anything.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Direct begins. We're taking you inside Treyarch and Raven for an extended look at what's next in Black Ops. But before we dive into the Direct,
Halo?
we've saved one more thing.
Elder Scrolls 6.
World premiere.
That was Gears. This is Gears. Gears. This is Gears of War. Yep, it's Gears. There we go. Gears 6, baby. Hell yeah. Is that Marcus Phoenix too? It looks like a classic, like Luminant right there. No, it's about. Oh yeah, this is Marcus Phoenix, dude. Hell yeah. That's our boy. That's our boy. Nah, my effing tomatoes. This is like young Phoenix here too. This is like a prequel? No, it's not a prequel. It wouldn't be that. Bro, yes. Bring back the gore. Yo. Dom! Dom! Oh no, I'm about to have feels right now, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, the squad's back, dude. The boys are back in town. E-Day. Yo! Dude, yes. Oh, I am so down for this. Absolutely, yes. Absolutely, yes. Dude, hell yeah. E-Day, Gears of War. Dom and Marcus back at it again. Absolutely count me in. And then you get Call of Duty. Why even show COD? Because it prints money? I've heard a lot of great things about this Call of Duty though. I was just seeing the character in that pose. Like right there, Black Ops 1, dude. Give me Black Ops 1, buddy.
Hello,
Give me
welcome
back
to
Black
Triumph
Ops
in
1
Los
again.
Angeles, and thanks for joining us today. We're excited to share what we've been working on for the past few years. For Black Ops 6, we really want
Feels
to
weird
give
not seeing
ourselves
David
the time to
Vonderhaar as the
craft
studio
something
head
truly
of
great.
the Treyarch.
This means we're delivering a new level of polish and innovation across all parts of the game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on our hands with Black Ops 6. And I know that the team are excited to give you a deep dive into our campaign and global innovations across the entire game.
I heard that this campaign's gonna be open world, which, you know, didn't work out well in Modern Warfare 3, but Modern Warfare 3 had like 2 minutes to make that game. The developers had like 2 minutes to make Modern Warfare 3. This one, they've had years to make this one. I've heard that Raven's in charge
we're taking
the
players to a
campaign.
new but familiar
Multiplayer is
era,
Treyarch.
the early 90s. In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a
Doesn't look like
conspiracy
any Halo
where a
boys.
shadowy force has infiltrated the
I didn't
highest
expect any
levels
Halo
of the
anyways.
US government, branding
We're the
anyone
forgotten
who resists
stepchild
as
of
traitors,
Xbox.
and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them. The team has been meticulously crafting
Again, if anyone
every
here's new to the
aspect
channel,
of
forget
this
to tap,
game to deliver the
subscribe.
fun and
And
attitude
I'll be making
players
episode,
expect
kind
from
of
the
some
Black
short form
Ops
videos of
franchise.
this, and also be making some
Multiplayer is
thoughts
of course
videos,
here,
review
brings the
videos on
Black
this whole
Ops style and provides a
experience.
playground for the brand new Omni movement system. New way to push beyond your limits and move.
Yeah, I've heard about like the
an action
omnidirectional
hero.
dive. Yeah.
You'll see a sneak peek of that later today. Round-based zombies is absolutely back and better than ever, and you can be
Yes.
sure it's full of surprises.
Thank you.
With that, let's step into the
Round-based
mind-bending
zombies, thank
campaign
you.
experience we've been crafting with our partners at Raven.
No turning back now.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic
Clean house.
that they stick in your
That's my
memory
favorite mission.
long after. We are bringing that action-packed blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative. We are giving you more variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
That chain gun on the helicopter scene, that's straight out Black Ops 1 with the jailbreak scene.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it is all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2, the aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
It's so cool that it's all tied together.
So you should see.
I still need to play through Cold War's campaign.
Black
I heard it
Ops
was
6
amazing.
blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters. With
Yeah,
veteran
Raven
Frank
is
Woods
charged with the
as our through
campaign.
line in our story.
Okay, that confirms that.
In this new chapter, we see a different side of
Woods,
Woods following his
my
traumatic
boy.
injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio. His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the field. Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow. She's a born leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency. Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that Harrow trusts him to make. But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on. Without any of their usual resources, they have to build their own team, recruiting 2 exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and
So it looks like they're really kind of building off what they
did
put together in Cold War with this one.
With the end of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months, a former ally may have become a new enemy.
Interesting. People
For
love
the Black
Adler.
Ops single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The
I was
next,
thinking it'd be another
you'll be
Modern
pulling off
Warfare
a heist
game,
at
yeah.
a casino. We aim to take players all over the world and immerse them in vastly different experiences. Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways.
I mean, ever since 2019, Call of Duty has been hitting pretty good. Let's be real.
Through them as they see fit.
Like, they've been good games besides Vanguard.
Where we have different combat styles, we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences. And we think you'll want to replay levels to see them all.
That's cool, yeah. That's so on rails. Get some minor decisions. They tried doing those. They tried giving you false decisions in Modern Warfare 3 that didn't affect the gameplay at all. They would go to like the exact same cutscene every time.
We are excited to
So
offer
hopefully your
a variety
decisions
of different
actually make a
enemy types in the
difference.
campaign.
But they did that in Cold War,
The goal
so I can
was to
imagine that
provide
repeating
different
here.
challenges for the player. So whether they choose to go in guns blazing or take a stealthier approach,
Line them up right, you can take them both down with one shot. Nice and quiet.
we've continued to push on what's possible in terms of how our enemy combatants behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels.
I mean, will they?
Cut off escape routes,
Call of
push on
Duty
players'
AIs always just
location,
run straight
and force
at
them to
you,
think on their
not
feet.
taking any cover.
We've created certain missions where we give you a high-level objective and a variety of ways to approach that objective.
The open world is what they're saying, yeah.
One mission in
Okay.
particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq.
Yep.
You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the
Okay, so it
largest
sounds similar to what they
campaign
did
maps we've ever created.
with Modern Warfare 3, where some open world, semi-open world missions, some on rails, it sounds like, which I think is a good mix of Call of Duty. We just hope that they're actually fun. Modern Warfare 3 wasn't really that great.
You'll find that some of our destinations have a startling contrast in look and feel as well.
Quigley, yeah, right?
We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe. It's unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player does in this space is totally unexpected. And another one of our missions we have set in the harsh tundra of northern Russia.
We are excited to offer an array of brand new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe. RCXD,
no.
Tranquilizer Trap,
I don't want the RCXD back.
Adrenaline
No.
Stim, Homing Knife,
A homing knife?
Disruptor.
We don't even need to aim with it now. That's like the whole appeal of the throwing knife.
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign.
It's like kind of an
hub
awkward
called
entrance,
the
or is that
Safe
just
House.
me?
You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War.
Yeah, see,
But this
the
time,
headquarters
we wanted
section.
to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting. So, it's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside.
Sure.
What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the safe house and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past. The team is
Okay, I just need to play through Cold War. I gotta really understand what they're going to do here.
Still the centerpiece of the Safe House experience, but with brand new upgrades.
Maybe I'll live
Players
stream that
can
on
view
here.
the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
please. Okay.
Attacker.
Okay, the attacker comes in.
I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go!
That was sick.
Great.
I think we got it.
With Black Ops 6, our goal is to create a more connected
So
experience
Raven,
that
like
keeps
the rumors
players
have been
immersed
true.
across
Raven's
every
in charge of the
single mode.
campaign. Treyarch's part of the multiplayer.
We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most signature Black Ops experience for our players. Movement
Yeah, when
has
it
been a
else knows that
consistent
there was
area
like
of
a
focus and innovation for Call of
VHS
Duty. And with
store
Black Ops 6,
say called
we're
Fast Forward.
redefining
I
movement
appreciate that
across
little
the
reference.
entire game. For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction
You can
and
sprint
move
backwards?
like a true Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we call Omni Movement. This unlocks the ability to move like never before and seamlessly
Like, can you
chain combat
sprint
maneuvers
as fast
like
backwards
slide,
as you can
dive,
forwards? Because that would
and
be
our
just
enhanced
weird.
supine prone in full 360 degrees range of motion.
Okay, that's cool. That's a really cool innovation.
From the beginning,
That.
we started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then realized people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction, you could slide in any direction, which then led to all the on-the-ground movement and everything else chaining together.
Yeah, that really awkward 360 spin when people dive like that. It's always
It's
so
really
weird
been
and
something
God.
that changes how you think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe that once you experience Omni Movement, there's no going back.
Yeah, the movement kids are losing their mind right now. The movement kids in COD are insane.
We also have what we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories: Sprint Assist, Mantle Assist, and Crouch Assist. And each of these settings
Yeah,
will
I'm
allow
not.
for fine-tuning.
I'm not using that.
Intelligent movement really started with this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it. We want every player, regardless of skill level or input.
Yeah,
or
I think it's more
experience
just
with
people
Call of
who
Duty,
are
to
not
be able
very
to engage with Omni
confident
movement
with
and
controllers
live out their
or
own
mouse and
action
keyboard to be
hero
able to
fantasy
do all these
in Black Ops
moves
6.
to kind of keep up a little bit, which is good for like accessibility. But I don't see
We
anybody
looked
who's
at other genres like racing
a-
games, where they have these great assist settings
you know
that can be turned on and
an
off.
FPS
Things
player
like traction
to
control
really
or
utilize
assisted
those
braking.
things.
And we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement options.
It looks like
I don't
somebody
think
has
this is
nothing to
a
worry about. I don't
one-size-fits-all
know.
thing, and
I mean, this is
encourage
looking
players to
like a
play
good
around
COD.
with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup. Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions, so now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg.
Okay, I'm talking about,
and
like,
then we play a
hitboxes.
bespoke death animation depending on that location that they were hit.
That's good.
So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their
It seems like
choices.
they put a lot of
A great
investment into
example that really
animations
shines is a
in this
global
game.
feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's going to dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if you're slowly clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same
I hope
corner.
you can turn that feature off. It could be nice
We're
though.
constantly looking for opportunities to set the bar with movement and animations in Black Ops 6.
I just don't like it in my FPS games where like especially in multiplayer, where my movement is not controlled by me.
Take cover!
In campaign, yeah, go
Our
for
team
it.
is super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done.
The microtransactions, here we go.
Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives. For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances
Nicki
was
Minaj
captured
never looked
and
so good.
processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true to actual life. We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils on their palms as they're sweaty and running through situations that they're in. We're paying attention to every detail.
Little Bobby's keys right there.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new to the
How many
franchise.
times I just said dynamic, right? Yeah, it's such
Our
a
heroes are
buzzword.
rogue operatives and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and that allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons.
Yeah,
We
but
made
everyone's
sure
just
to
going to use
deliver
the
dozens of
M4.
unique attachments for
Everyone
every
just wants to
gun.
use the
This allows
M4.
players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
Dude, that last gun they showed was
In
straight
Black
out
Ops
Cold
6,
War.
we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find real-world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
I don't know if people really go to Call of Duty for realism.
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing players on what they need when they need it, and our in-game HUD is no different. From the mini-map to the ammo widget to in-game notifications, the Black Ops 6 HUD combines some of our best designs in a clean,
I mean, I'm definitely going to be playing this
streamlined
game,
experience.
absolutely. It's on Game Pass. Like, I'm
For
definitely going to be
the first time
playing
in
it.
Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit their needs.
Wow,
For
okay.
instance, streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup, or maybe you want your HUD centered so you don't have to look away. Want to play hardcore anywhere, or finally put the mini-map in the bottom left? Those are options as well.
That's actually really nice.
Not only
wow.
does the HUD
That's a
give
huge
players
quality of life
important
improvement.
status, it connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops
It's a very
6
sprint
delivers an
animation right
end-to-end
there.
experience
See, he's
from
running without the
lobby
gun in his hand?
into combat and back, where player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
That's actually really nice to be able to move the HUD around how you like. That's so cool. Games don't usually offer that. That's actually like an innovation. Crazy. Call of Duty innovating things.
Early on in Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to
You mean
make
Nicki Minaj
leveling
shooting
and
Homelander
XP
isn't
matter more than
realistic?
ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle prestige.
Dude, I heard this rumor. Yeah, Prestige is coming back.
Traditional prestige is back in Call of Duty with Black Ops 6.
Thank you.
We've
Not
pulled
generic
the best
numbers.
of the best
Prestige.
from past Call of Duty
Yes.
prestige systems and are going bigger and more rewarding than ever. Players who reach max player level will have the choice to enter prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again. Black Ops 6 will have 10 prestiges, each with a valuable set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status. Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to climb through and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end.
Okay.
The full Prestige
That's gonna be
system is
crazy.
available on day one in Black Ops 6.
True, Halo Infinite was like, let's just release without Prestige experience system. We're like, now it's a feature to have it day one. That's awesome, though. Love that fact that Prestige is back.
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And
Sentinels?
strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win, or focus on taking out
No
enemies.
Sentinel player support?
All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6.
Yes.
Now I said we're only getting a taste of MP
Theater
today,
mode's back.
but of course that means you're going to get some early details on maps.
Hopefully it's as good as Halo's theater mode.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps.
16?
We've got 12
That's good.
core,
That's
6v6, and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast, frenetic
I wasn't expecting that,
experiences,
Steven.
and we have that balance with more medium size, like better for hardcore pacing to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make. The maps have their own stories, and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
Of course, zombies, yeah. Not even a Halo shop trailer for Tenrai 4. Yeah, that's not gonna be on the showcase. Zombies!
Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of Zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to Zombies. Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based Zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
The Zombies players are losing their mind right now.
AB, Mark.
Now, we know we only gave you a little taste of multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your
Dude,
calendars
I'm not looking
for
forward to
our
that
worldwide
one bit.
multiplayer
The
reveal event
RCXT.
at Call of Duty Next on August 28th. Make sure to stay tuned for
August
details
28th
and watch your
for more
favorite
COD
streamers get
okay.
hands-on Black Ops 6
For
so
COD
you can
Next.
be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself. We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the coming months and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about.
Verdansk? You gonna show us
Am
Verdansk?
I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
No.
Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something
Of
that
course
is
you
the
gotta tease
best work we've
Warzone.
ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni Movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people and operators move. In other cases, it led us back
Dude,
to
hit
some of
your
our classic
shots.
systems like Prestige. Then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety. Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever.
No chill.
From movement, to shooting, to footsteps, to engagement systems, to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies. There is so much more to share across
Yeah, right, Graham.
all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th. On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Dude, I'm hyped. Consider me sold. I'm absolutely playing this game. Oh, here comes the pre-orders. Oh no. Oh no. Operator packs, weapon collections, battle pass tokens and stuff like that. Okay, so nothing too crazy there. Just some cosmetics. Yeah, there's gonna be a beta, but the betas are not really betas. They're just promotional demos. Because they release like, what, a month or two before the release of the game? It'll probably be like August or something. They're like, oh, we heard your feedback. We're gonna take that into consideration. Yeah, right, dude. Oh yeah, Nathan, COD games definitely have a sense of grounded. Yeah, there's definitely a sense of grounded elements to them, for sure. But it's not like you're playing a sim. You're playing like an action movie, you know? That's kind of what the appeal of Call of Duty has always been. You're playing like an action movie. My wife's gonna be so excited about Age of Mythology Remaster. I'm curious about the Dragon Age game. That just maybe have more questions than answers after watching that trailer. Plus it was all cinematics. This COD game looks great though. Not gonna lie, this COD game is kind of getting me hyped for the franchise. Fable's looking good though. And thank you for watching. Guys, alright. Before you all leave, make sure you follow the channels because we're going to be doing videos about the Xbox Showcase, you know, following up from this as well. What are your guys' thoughts on it? Do you guys feel excited about this? Do you feel nervous about Xbox? Are you hyped? Are you feeling hyped? Are you feeling let down? Don't let your Halo bias kick in because I know a lot of you guys are here for Halo. But let's be real, like, how do you feel about it now? Like, how do you feel about Xbox as a whole? Nothing I really wanted. No Halo. No Halo, come on. Holy hell. I'll stick to my games. Age of Mythology I like. Yeah. The flight sim looked really great. Call of Duty this year looks amazing. Honestly, like, it actually looks like a genuine, like, really great addition to the franchise. I see a lot of people in the chat right here, at least on the Xbox side of things in the chat. A lot of W's. Some people giving some scores like 8 out of 10s. I see 10 out of 10s. I saw a 7 out of 10 as the lowest one I've seen. 9 out of 10s. A lot of W's. Of course, you're getting a very biased group of people who are like watching this show, right? Like they tagged it with Xbox, the Call of Duty Black Ops from 2010. They tagged the live stream with. I mean, from the Xbox fans, it's looking good. The like ratio is through the roof right here. Look at this like ratio. 87,000 to 79 dislikes. Again, it's not a 100% accurate number, but you get the idea of the ratio right here. That's a very positive ratio right there. I would say from my experience from watching this show, there were definitely a lot of games in there. I'm like, okay, I'm getting excited about the Xbox platform. Personally, would I want to see Halo? Of course, I wanted Halo. But I just knew we weren't going to get it. Doom looked amazing. State of Decay looked like it could bring some interest right there, right? Kind of like from like the leaks and rumors that we've heard about them wanting to make you really like to care for your squad mates. That seems to be a big thing from that presentation that we saw for State of Decay 3. Curious about the PC requirements for Black Ops 6. Well, it's actually going to be available on last gen platform. It's going to be available on Xbox One and PS4, which is just like, wow. Like, I can't believe that's actually going to happen. Actually, can you let's check out Black Ops. Black Ops 6 pre-order. Because you can pre-order now, obviously. That's the most important thing that they want you to do is pre-order. Can you buy it on... Man, it's going to be day one Game Pass, which is great. It's to say what platforms it's going to be on. Yeah, I think I feel on my... Yes, I am this many years old. There we go. Looks like maybe I haven't updated the website quite yet. Let's type in like Black Ops 6 platforms. Maybe this article will kind of... Oh, that's right. Okay, I'll click on that. There we go. This was just released from Call of Duty's website. Type in Xbox Game Showcase again. So it doesn't really... They're not really talking about what platforms you can pre-order on. Well, let's see if I click on pre-order Black Ops 6. What comes up? We'll like select the basic... the cross-gen standard edition. So it's going to be available on last-gen hardware that came out 11 years ago. That's just wild that this game's gonna be available on last gen as well. So the game should be able to be scaled down enough to where if you're playing on maybe older hardware on your PC, you should be fine. The Gears game looked hype, dude. E-Day? Yeah. Give me that prequel, dude. Hell yeah. Bring back the boys, Marcus and Dom. They look like they were modeled a little different than I remember them looking. Like, when I first saw Dom's face, I'm like, is that Dom? You know? Oh my goodness. But that was hype. I'm feeling good. I think that was a solid... I give it like an 8.5 out of 10, I think. If just to come up with like some kind of arbitrary number, I feel like an 8.5 out of 10 feels about right. Where like... It wasn't anything I was like, oh my... There was a couple things I was like, oh my god, I want to play that, right? Doom looked amazing. Gears of War, even though it was just a cinematic, it's just like, that's the vibe I want for Gears. You know, bring us back. Flight Sim looked great. Avowed looked pretty cool. Shattered Space DLC made me want to go back and play through, the game, play through Starfield. Didn't even get a chainsaw kill, lost opportunity. I mean, come on, we all know what the chainsaw kill looks like, though. That's like not that really, like you know what Gears is all about, you know. Like when we all know what Gears of War is. There's nothing really like to like show, you know. It's a boomer shooter like Halo, you know, and they they're just relying on nostalgia, just like Halo does. People just want to relive the Xbox 360 days so badly. I say I got a fever, and my only prescription is more Halo. Next year we're definitely getting... I would be shocked if we don't get any Halo stuff next year. I had no expectations for Halo this year at all. I had zero expectations of that. But things are in the works, man. Surprising thing though, no Xbox handheld news. Kind of surprised about that, right? Xbox handheld. All right. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this, right? An Xbox handheld could finally show up during Xbox Game Showcase, but it's not a PlayStation Portal rival. We basically just kind of talked about, like, we've been hearing a lot of rumors about having like a handheld game device for Xbox, especially with like Nintendo Switch 2 coming out here relatively soon, right? And when's Switch 2 coming out? Nintendo Switch 2 release date. May of next year. Yeah, right? Because it is claiming to launch Q1 of 2025. Because like Nintendo just confirmed that Switch 2 is a thing, right? Perfect Dark looks interesting. I was really concerned there for a hot minute about the Perfect Dark gameplay because it was like so much of like parkour stuff and stealth. And I'm like I know it's like an espionage game, right? But I was like, but where's the shooting stuff? And it only showed one gun that you can change the ammo on multiple times, which would kind of make sense for like high technology kind of stuff. But like the fun from Golden, because everyone thinks of Perfect Dark on the Nintendo 64 when they think of Perfect Dark, and there were so many cool guns on that only having like one gun showcase is kind of concerning. The visuals looked great. I mean, initiatives talked about having like the visuals being like amazing, and they certainly lived up to that expectation. But there are some elements of that Perfect Dark reveal that just kind of made me a little concerned about how the game's actually going to play. Let's see if like Perfect Dark trailer. Maybe the trailer recently uploaded. Maybe they have it on IG. Here they have it on the Xbox right here for the showcase trailer. Let's kind of take a little quick review of this right here. Yeah, Indiana Jones looked pretty good. But again, they focus so much on like the feel and the vibe of the Indiana Jones game that they didn't really show much in the way of gameplay, which kind of gets me concerned that like, how's the game going to play? It's more just like you wanted to play through a movie, or more do you want to play a game that's Indiana Jones? This Perfect Dark trailer was really good though. We actually like got. I was surprised that we saw anything for the troubled development that we've heard about Perfect Dark. Like, this world looks amazing, though. I just hope it looks as good when the game launches. But it seems like there's going to be kind of like a... almost like, yeah, like a find in the open world-ish kind of world. The environments did seem rather small, though. Right? Like, when you're trying to like find the target you need to find, kind of find the person you need in this world, like in this environment, it's like a really small corridor right there. So it didn't really seem like it was something that was really expansive, right? Everything felt very kind of small, kind of more close quarters, more intimate kind of feeling rather than being like this wide open, expansive experience, which could be leading stuff to more crafted gameplay elements, right? Because it seemed like it was very much like on rails. It didn't really feel like an open world type of game. Which I think Perfect Dark might lend itself to much more of a crafted experience. This whole parkour situation, like experience right here, kind of maybe just kind of go like, okay, what are we looking at here? I mean, don't get me, they just look like straight out of Mirror's Edge, which I loved Mirror's Edge. I wish that the other games were just as good as the first one. But like when I finally saw a gun here, I'm like, okay, finally we have a gun, you know. So it looks like here in the lower right, you have an option down here to use the D-pad to then switch different types of ammo that you have on your character. This one looks like you have like electrical charge. This one looks like just like your regular like ballistic ammo. Now over here on this other D-pad over here, you have like a microphone, a pawn, some kind of like maybe mind game kind of thing, and your health. Well, voice in that, yeah, it gets a voice analysis kind of thing here. Your health bar with like a battery underneath it as well. So I'm also kind of curious, like what we saw, like with the talking about the whole like battery thing, right? Like you can see like how like this UI, this techie UI, just kind of comes out of it. I think that like Joanna, like it just like you can see like how he's having like this technological like distortion happening. I'm wondering if like she have like integrated like neural technology into like a computer in her brain, basically, and then it can be like hacked by the enemy kind of thing. So you lessen the, and that's the ballistic ammo. You can see it right down here below. It was switched to ballistic ammo, where before it was at the electric shock, like stun ammo. Goes into this animation right here. Like I said, I remember when I first watched it, like I really like how like visceral the gunplay looked, right? You shoot, it looks like you feel that gunshot happen. And then, yeah, like also with the interactive environments is really cool, right? It looks like they shot like this kind of canister right here. You can see like how it's lit in blue right here to kind of showcase, okay, shoot that and you'll be able to like mask where you can run to next kind of thing. We also look up here in the upper right, looks like we have like some different types of abilities, it looks like, in some kind of capacity. Like, I can't really make out what really this is. And there's like looks like there's a meter to kind of charge this up as well. So it's like when she, okay, so it's like a kind of like almost like an ability a meter that kind of like builds up over time from like doing stuff in game, which then would allow her to do different things. Like you see right here, like everything she does, like this meter builds up over here in the upper right, which could maybe like lend yourself to like unlock some new kind of special ability to like, you know, be like an overpowered move kind of thing if you want to utilize it then. And a little bit of a supernatural element, which, yeah, the original Perfect Dark did have a little bit, like with aliens, right? With, I think it was Elvis, right, in the original one. And Perfect Dark. overall, I think it was a good trailer. Has me a little concerned about like what's going to be coming for the game, like how the gameplay is going to be. It definitely looks like it's going to be different than what I remember on the Nintendo 64. That's for sure. Unpopular opinion, but all I saw was a showcase of free-to-play microtransactions central. A lot of cool stuff, but it doesn't make sense to pay a monthly sub. Hella microtransactions, Gamers Unite, NMT. That wasn't that at all, dude. Like, yeah, there were some like live service games, like especially with like Call of Duty and stuff, but in like the obvious live service of like Elder Scrolls 6 or Elder Scrolls Online. But I don't really feel like it was like, this isn't going to be a live service game. This is going to be a single player, like RPG game kind of thing. Not RPG, but single player like espionage game. We saw the Dragon Age game as well. I think it was going to be a live service, and I think it's been pivoted to much more like, it seems like a hero fantasy game or something. It looks weird. I don't know what I saw when I saw the Dragon Age trailer. Never played Perfect Dark. The new trailer of the game gave me a Deus Ex vibes. Yeah, kind of a little bit like that, right? I have the Deus Ex like Human Revolution. I bought that like on Steam sale years ago, like 10 years ago, gosh. I never played it though. But like from what I saw of the gameplay, like it's from the, like at least it's like gameplay, right? It's like, this is what the game is going to play like. This is what it's going to look like. So you actually got like a good vibe check of what this game is actually going to be. The parkour thing is interesting. See how it is. Man, it gave me this looked straight out of like Mirror's Edge, which I did love Mirror's Edge. Maybe it'd be a great thing to add into it. The graphics were great, yeah. That's one thing in the initiative I always kept bringing up, that the graphics looked amazing. Well, Dragon Age, like the first one, what they looked was really goofy. Yeah, the Dragon Age one. Okay, I saw this also on the stream. By the way, check this out. It was right here. Yeah, look at the gun animation right here. I saw this on stream. Watch right here. You see that choppiness right there? Like, what was that? Look at that right here. That little click right there, like it was going into like a pre-made animation. I mean, this is what, coming out in 2025, right? So we still have a long time before this game actually releases. Or was there even a release date given for Perfect Dark? I don't think so, right? Did I misread that? Like there was no release date given. Or did Matt Booty say that there was a Perfect Dark release date? Let's check this out. Perfect Dark release date. Not that Perfect Dark, the other one. I like how all these publications already have all these articles already made for it. Release. Microsoft has not provided a release date window for Perfect Dark. Yeah, so if that's the case, it's not even coming out in 25. This is like gonna be a 2026 release. So we got time for the next Perfect Dark game to come out. But from what we saw, it looked promising. I just really hope that, I mean, again, like that's what I saw, like one thing I brought up earlier was just like the gunplay of Perfect Dark, what I remember from the Nintendo 64, which I think most people are going to be referencing when it comes to Perfect Dark, had so many cool, unique gadgets and guns and things like that. Where this one, we just saw one gun that has a ballistic and a stun feature. And you have like this kind of like X-ray vision that you can utilize for gameplay experience, for to interact with your environment. And it looks like there is some kind of like ability bar that charges in the upper right. So it's definitely not like not your boomer Perfect Dark, right? This is gonna be a different type of vibe with this. But it looks interesting. I definitely want to follow up and keep up to date with what's happening with this, because it has my attention. And then this whole cutscene was just so out of the blue when this kicked in. It's like, oh, I also don't forget there's some crazy like high-tech supernatural stuff happening here as well. Is COD's backlog coming to Game Pass? Dude, I would expect that to happen. Just because it would just get more people to play on the platform, right? I was surprised it didn't. I would have thought that would have been like a really cool announcement to make, like, and if you want to catch up with the Black Ops series or any other Call of Duty, come on the Game Pass. All the games are coming out this date, something like Call of Duty Game Pass. Yeah, if all those games were going to release on Game Pass, it would have been amazing. Oh, I really hope so, because I would love to play through like the Black Ops series again, but through Game Pass or something, because I don't want to bust out my old console. I don't want to play on console, man. I want to play on PC. When is the Xbox showcase? Kyler, I hate to bring it to you, but you just missed it. It just ended. It started at 10. It started like 2 hours ago, dude. Yeah, you literally just missed it. It just ended. True, Keenan, yeah. Like a Marcus Phoenix collection thing. That would have been sick. But I'm actually far more interested in a new game rather than reliving that old stuff. Yeah, that Doom trailer looks sick. That was the best trailer I think out of all of them. That Doom game looked amazing. Let's see here. So I'll type in like, was there a release date given with the Gears E-Day? I don't know if there was a trailer. I don't know if there was a release date announced with the Gears E-Day. Was there? This is so sick, though. That's exactly what they need to do for next Gears game. Sorry, your screen's not frozen. It was just on that screen for a long time. Okay, no release date announced with it. That was pretty sick, though. Like, that's probably a 2026 game, it looks like. No Elder Scrolls 6 news, right? No. That was my big home run. That was like, for wild predictions, it was gonna be a Elder Scrolls 6 reveal. Didn't happen. That was my big home run guess. Like, I wasn't expecting it, but if there was gonna be like one wild prediction, that was my wild one. But yeah, like if all the COD, and then like, if they made, that would have been a perfect time to announce like all the COD games are coming to Game Pass kind of thing. It could be a deal where like maybe with previous contract negotiations that like Call of Duty and Activision did previously, that like bringing in the Game Pass would breach contracts for like Black Ops 1 back in the day, right? Or even like Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty Ghost Recon, back when they made like when they went more like PlayStation exclusive kind of thing. There could be some like contractual agreements that just like won't let that happen, maybe. I don't know. Son of Tragedy, welcome, man. That showcase was awesome. Yeah, I thought it was a great showcase. I always kind of, but it was just like a lot of trailers. When it comes to these showcases, I just think it's a really cool opportunity to really like present these games rather than just show trailers. So I can just watch a trailer whenever I want. I want to go to the showcase because I want to like see a show. You know what I mean? Like honestly, if I was like those people like who saw this live down in Los Angeles, I would have been like, well, we could just watch this at home, you know? But there was just so much stuff that they could have shown that they had to like take priorities and stuff like that. But so like this Dragon Age game, I want to kind of talk a little bit as well. Like, so Dragon Age, Veilguard. This one was just really, really interesting for them. We'll see what the like. Oh, the like ratio isn't that great, guys. It's still positive, but the like ratio on this is 11,000 to likes to about 6,000 dislikes. So most people still liked this, but there was a good sizable majority of people, good sizable group of people you had to take note of that did not like this trailer. I would probably be more on the side of not liking this trailer than liking it. I mean, I've never played a Dragon Age game, but I've always been told, like, since I'm a huge Mass Effect fan, that I would love the original Dragon Age games. And I know that this game, I think, was originally supposed to be a live service type of game, but now it looks like it pivoted to a different type of thing. So maybe it's more, rather than being like an RPG game, it looks to be more like a story-based action fantasy game. And I don't know, it's just like when I saw this trailer, I'm like, because I know Dragon Age of being like an RPG game, right? You play as yourself and then you get to do all these cool things. Kind of like you do like in Mass Effect, but basically in a fantasy world. But this seems to be more like character focused. I don't know, it just seems like I don't really know what I saw when I saw this Dragon Age trailer. Does anyone like know what this game's supposed to be? I know it's been going through some development issues. You're gonna watch the PC gaming showcase? Is it like a new one like happening right now or something? COD's definitely main focus for Xbox. I mean, yeah, like, yeah, because it's like the cool new thing that they can have a chance to show off, and Call of Duty just prints money, especially with Warzone. Which seems like with COD next we'll get Warzone, but like this Dragon Age one, like visually it looks cool. I'm just kind of confused on what kind of game it's supposed to be. You know, if you're gonna change, especially it's coming this fall, and I don't know what game this is. That's concerning, at least to me as a consumer, right? After watching this, I'm just like, I just don't know what kind of game this is supposed to be. Because I got like hero shooter vibes from watching this trailer. And I don't know what this game's supposed to be. Like, this is just like a trailer, just kind of showcasing various characters within the world and stuff, right? It doesn't really explain like gameplay mechanics. It showed nothing. And the game's coming out this fall. It really concerns me. You're less than 6 months away from releasing this game, and I have no idea what this is. Yeah, it looked like an Overwatch trailer. Yeah, it's such a big focus on like characters and like heroes kind of thing. I mean, if it's a different take on like the fantasy world, like it's a story action game that you can maybe switch between characters or something like that, that's really cool. But from what I know of Dragon Age, is an RPG game where you play as your own created character in a fantasy world and make your own decisions based off of like character interactions. When we have gameplay premiere coming in just a couple days, so hopefully we'll see something. I don't know why they wait. Is June 11th like EA Play or something like that? Let's check this out. EA Play 2024. Like, why wait to showcase the gameplay when you could have just done it right then and there? Oh, that's way back then. Why wait till June 11th to showcase it? And what's it called? Like the EA showcase? I guess 2024. Not now. Or type in Electronic Arts Showcase 2024. Calendar and events. Yeah, like it doesn't, like this is what they show for like upcoming events. Earnings call. Happening on July 30th. All these different earnings. These are the big events happening in EA. Earning calls. Because we need to constantly talk about money. Oh my god. Like, why hold back gameplay? Like, this is the time to showcase it. Age. Okay, let's check out here. This is what the Xbox blog that just went live talking about Dragon Age here. So Bioware and Electronic Arts revealed a new trailer for Dragon Age Veilguard, where you meet your team of 7 companions, each with their own rich story to discover and shape. Together, you will become the Veilguard. If I pronounce that correctly. Let's type, actually. Pronounce. Make sure I pronounce that correctly.
Veilguard.
Okay, I am pronouncing that correctly. Because I think Veil as in V-A-I-L. So it seems like you do play. So yeah, these are all your companions that you can choose to jump into the world with. It seems like. Okay, so that's a little bit more reassuring. Expanding upon Dragon Age story, worlds, and characters from previous games, players will enter the vibrant land of rugged wilderness, treacherous labyrinths, and glittering cities, steeped in conflict and secret magics. Together with your companions, you will challenge a pair of corrupt ancient gods who will have broken free from centuries of darkness and are hell-bent on destroying the world. Thedas, I can pronounce it, Thedas needs someone they can count on. So I'm guessing that's the world itself. And that person is you. Rise as Rook, Dragon Age's newest hero. Be who you want to be and play in the world. Okay, so find out more on Xbox Wire. So I think it kind of just goes in depth when it comes to the various characters. Okay, so it seems like you do play as your own individual character, but then you have these different types of companions that fit their typical fantasy roles to then complement your gameplay in some capacity. But there's more. Get ready to see game in action very soon. Stay tuned June 11th for exciting gameplay official reveal. It's so weird that they just delay it though. Must have been an EA thing. They want to make the announcement, I guess. Just shows anything Halo related get us announced. No, nothing Halo related. But like, come on, let's be real. Like, there wasn't going to be anything Halo related when it comes to this showcase. I had zero expectations of Halo being showcased within this trailer. Like that, at least we didn't even get a hint. There wasn't even like a Master Chief just like in a trailer. It was nothing. But I guess we'll just have to wait until June 11th to see what a Dragon Age Veilguard is about. It wasn't Dreadwolf, like Dragon Age Dreadwolf, like live service. Wasn't it supposed to be like a live service game? It was updated 3 days ago. Sadly enough, they released this 3 days ago, calling it Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Everything we know. So yeah, I think it's supposed to be a live service, right? Yeah, see, reports by Bloomberg, Jason Schreier, EA is removing all multiplayer and live service elements of Dragon Age 4, which would be now Veilguard. After Anthem failed to leave a lasting impression on critics and players, EA has reportedly been looking at the success of single-player games like Jedi Fallen Order compared to Anthem's critical and sales downfall. This was back in February of 21 is when we first heard about this. Because originally it was supposed to be like a live service game. From I've ever heard when it was Dragon Age 4, then referred to it as Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Now it's Veilguard. It's just like hearing all these like different changes in vision for the game is just really concerning to me. I just never really, I don't think we've ever really had like a truly good experience when it comes to like publicly changed vision for a game. It just sounds super concerning that this game's gonna be just kind of thrown together and then it comes out and it's gonna be just like a flop. But we'll just have to wait and see. Again, like making this change to dropping the live service multiplayer elements to be a single player focused game back in 21 does give it time to become a good single player experience, I would say. But I'm assuming that's gonna be probably just insane amount of microtransactions, it being EA related, right? Andrew Wilson's still at the helm of things. We'll see. I mean, like the Jedi Fallen Order games have been very good. The Star Wars Jedi games have been very good, right? Survivor and Fallen Order have been very well received. They both have great games and not like super monetized like you would expect an EA game to be. So maybe we could see the same thing with Dragon Age. But we'll have to wait and see. I have actually never played a Dragon Age game, but I'm a huge Mass Effect fan, but I've always been told to play the original Dragon Age games. Are they on also are Dragon Age games on Game Pass as well? I'm kind of curious if they are. I think that, yeah, you can play them through like EA Play, right? I think if I go like Dragon Age Origins. But view settings. Ew. Okay, I gotta probably link accounts again or something like that. So I probably play through EA Play, yeah. The Game Pass Ultimate subscriber. Okay, so there's that. Just like Dragon Age Origins, man, it concerns me. It's concerning. Like I want it to be good. I want BioWare to finally get a win because it seems like BioWare has been struggling to get a W since freaking Mass Effect 3. But again, we'll learn more about on the 11th. The Gears game, though, guys. That Gears game, though. Oh, that Gears, though. I want to just watch that trailer again because that was a good trailer. Gears of War E-Day. I'll watch that again. Official trailer. Because I remember I was like, is this a prequel? Because it like Dom Marcus Phoenix looked very young in this. Not very young, but it could also maybe explain why he got put in jail, right? In the beginning of Gears 1. It starts with Marcus Phoenix being in jail. Dom gets him out. It's like, hey, you've been let loose, kind of thing. So maybe this could explain why Marcus kind of has like his fall from grace kind of moment. I'm not sure if it was ever truly explained within the games or within the lore, like why he was put in jail against like what were his crimes. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think this move going to like a prequel for the Gears franchise is exactly what you need to do. I think like the newer characters were alright, but I don't think they just couldn't really create that connection like the original trilogy did with Marcus and Dom. Like that's just the ultimate like bro combo ever in gaming. Like Dom's death scene in Gears 3 like actually like made me emotional. I was like I didn't cry. But I was like, I was feeling feels, you know. And so this is going to be such a awesome game. It's going to be interesting how they go about this because the E-Day thing was a complete surprise to people, right? Because there was like a civil war happening on the planet between the human characters, and all of a sudden the emergency happens and it just completely changes everything. And I'm wondering if they'll try to. It'd be interesting as a player, right, to kind of like see like how they integrate the gameplay of like, oh, this is a new threat. We don't know what we're doing, even though we've literally spent 15, 20, close to 20 years now of playing Gears games, and we knowing like all about the locusts and stuff like that. So I just hope they don't dwell on that too much and be like, we don't know what we're doing. How do we fight these guys? You know, it'd be like playing Halo games and then going back and making a game based on like First Contact. But I think, yeah, people have just been wanting like a good Gears game for a long time. Just playing, just like, give us what we want. We want Marcus. We want Dom. We love these characters. You know. And I think this is exactly what the Gears franchise needs to do. And also maybe potentially be like a bit of a reboot for the franchise as well to really make it so then people can get back into the Gears franchise like it's brand new and experience it all over again. You know, we didn't see any of course we didn't see any gameplay. There's no release dates or anything that announced for this. So I'm assuming it's 2026 at best. But the vibes check. The vibes absolutely check. Especially with like that gruesome headshot in this trailer, right? With watching like the head just completely explode. You're like, all right, the gore is back. You know, That was one of the cool things about the Gears of War games when they first came out. It was like, wow, look how like body parts just, disassemble and there's blood and gore. It just looks over the top awesome. And it's just like, that's what makes Gears of War so great. And they kind of captured that a little bit with this trailer. So I'm excited about this. I definitely want to see what happens moving forward with the Gears games. I just hope that they find a way to kind of like update the gameplay a little bit, because I don't really think much has really changed when it comes to the Gears of like how the game plays since like really the launch of it, really, like for the last like 20 years. I'm rounding up for 20, probably more like 15, right? But still, it's gonna be interesting, man. I'm excited for. And when I saw this, you saw my excitement. I was happy for this. I'm looking forward to it for sure. I'm sure a lot of longtime Xbox fans will definitely be excited about Gears. New Gears game coming out. Let's see what the comments have to say here. Top comment. A normal man. I'm a normal man. I see Dom, I cry. True, right? I can't believe they actually brought back Marcus and Dom. They literally listened to the fans. It's like, I'm just 40 years of age and I have not shed a tear in a while until this trailer. Thank you, Coalition. The vibes have been checked, kind of thing. We're back, baby. We're so back. Let's go. I always got your back, Marcus. Dark, gritty Gears is back, baby. Exactly. Yes. The vibes absolutely checked with this trailer. The like ratio's there, man. That's what we like to see. Like unanimously, like people were just like, hell yeah, Gears of War. And they even tagged the original Gears of War game from 2006 in here. That's crazy. 18 years, dude, since the last Gears game. That's insane. Like, just like how the times have changed, my boys, my dudes. Whew, that's wild. Guys, I think I'm gonna call it good on the stream here. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be definitely making videos, probably either individually about each game or just a showcase as a whole. Probably go out tomorrow. I have band practice I got to go to here pretty much right after this. But guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to tap follow, like, and all that stuff for the algorithm. You know how to do. But other than that, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Xbox is looking good, man. A lot of rough patches recently, but that was a really good showcase. I think there's a lot of good stuff that got me excited about playing games. Plus, Game Pass just makes it all more obtainable to play all that stuff. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. I got some food. I gotta eat it. Peace out, everybody.